Yeah, I would imagine it was one of them. Because what year? Like
20.
Oh, maybe 2 then.
Yeah, it would have probably been 2. Because they're on 3 at this point, aren't they?
Oh, really?
What are you talking about?
Shadow
So
Run.
I'm pretty young, but it was 2015. So
it could
Probably 2.
2. Yeah.
really,
I'm sure it was 2.
Yeah, I think the original run of Shadow Run,
Like 94.
yeah, ended in the
Okay.
mid-90s.
And Shadowrun was as early as 1992.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
So
really?
early.
94, I was playing it.
I was playing
played
it in 92.
Yeah. No, I would have been playing it in 93.
89.
Was it 89? Okay.
89, 92, it's all the same,
I'm
really.
just saying that
it's all the
early
time
as-
anyway.
I had as early as in there.
I was mostly playing Advanced 2nd Edition at that time,
Oh, yeah.
89 to 92.
I was trying a bunch of 92 to 94. I was trying like a ton of stuff.
Yeah,
Is this
mine
yours?
was all Advanced 2nd Edition. Oh, yeah. Where'd that come from?
I didn't start trying
I think
to...
I accidentally
I tried a
got
few
it
things
last
here and
time.
there, but I didn't really start branching out
Yeah,
a
that's
lot
one of my
until the
old
early
sets.
2000s.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry about that. I
That's
stole
good.
it for a week.
That's fine.
You really missed it.
Stole
Yep.
it from me.
Look at that.
Now it's with its friends again.
Exactly. It is sad though when you see a dice that you're like, oh, I don't know what any of those other ones are, and I had a whole set of those. You know?
Mm-hmm. Or you have a whole set other than one, and you're like, I don't know where that one went.
Yeah, that's true
Yeah.
too. It's either or, right?
I still have a complete set of my very first set of dice.
Yep.
I've lost a lot of other ones, but I still have that one. But I don't like playing with them because
Hence the reason you still have them. I'm just kidding.
maybe it seems, I think they're weighted weird because you roll a lot of 1s and a lot of 20s with those. So like you'll roll your 2 attacks and you'll get a 1 and a 20, like so many times. So
There's the extra. Oh, what are they called? I don't remember what they're called, but they have 2 1s and 2 20s on them, and so
yeah, it's not one of those.
It's a
Is it like 1, 1, 3, 4, and then
they take out 2 and 19 or something like that.
yeah?
Why? Oh, that's kinda
So
weird.
that you can have a better chance of getting a crit, but have a riskier chance of getting crit fails.
Okay.
So, but it's for people that want to crit more or whatever.
Well, that was another cool thing about Pathfinder is you weren't praying for 20s and praying against 1
Yeah,
the whole
they're-
Yeah.
time.
I do like being able to get crits more
Strategically.
on strategic stuff, and I kind of like that. Like I'm putting together my thoughts on that kind of stuff because I like playing shorter combats, especially with monsters that don't have a lot of things that they can do. So if you're playing with a monster that doesn't have legendary reactions and stuff like that, what I like to do is just take their hit points and cut them in half, but double all the damage that they do. And so they always crit, but they basically always get crit against. But if you get a crit against them, that's like a double crit, and you can kill them in one shot sometimes.
Yeah.
So that way, like combat's just as deadly-ish for people, but it doesn't drag on when you just have.
I hit him. Okay, now you hit him. Then
Yeah.
you hit him. And then
You
I
have
hit
a
him
monster
again.
with
That's
a
a lot
D-
of D.
Oh, I have a shark.
Fine.
It has a bite attack. That's what it's going to do every dang time.
Yeah,
And
the only
we could keep this going for 5 rounds if we want to, but we all know what's going to happen.
that's
So
and I think that's for some systems that lends itself well to some systems better than others. Like
yeah,
D&D,
for sure.
D&D for the most part that's fine because there's only there are spells that crit. There's a handful that don't, obviously, but like for something like if you do a comparison of the spells between Pathfinder 2nd edition and 5th edition D&D, like the cantrips and a lot of the spells are numerically weaker, and there's a lot more DC based stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You can't crit off DC based stuff. Well, they can critically fail, but you can't critically succeed.
4 5e, right?
No,
Is that what you're talking
in
about?
Pathfinder, like the only way you can crit on some spells is by them critically failing, which you can strategically manipulate. You know, if you add enough
Try to get
debuffs.
him to.
Yeah.
And so that one might be better or worse just depending upon the encounter and who you have, what classes you have at your table.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think there's think there's merits for something like that.
But even the scalability of like single spells. So, for example, we had an Oracle at the table, and he had heal. And depending on if you
How many
cast
actions
it
you
with
pump
how many
into it.
actions, it casts differently.
Which is super cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Super
well,
cool.
then each spellcaster has a different way to cast spells, which I love.
Also, a different way of preparing spells in most cases.
Mhm.
The witch and the wizard prepare them the same, but the sorcerer and the cleric not even like very different all across the board.
Yeah, I love that because like with 5e, they all basically are
Do the same thing.
But yeah, I do agree. I think we should have started at level 1.
Well,
for sure.
there's still time.
I'm glad we did. We went through the beginner box, and that I liked in Pathfinder because it walks you through different things with each encounter. And it says, okay, this encounter, we're going to introduce resistances and
Maybe we'll have
things.
to look
So you're going to
again
fight
at
some
that.
skeletons,
Yeah,
and
that
now
would
you
be
get to learn
cool.
how resistances work.
And it's short enough you can run it as a one shot.
Yeah.
A
Yeah,
long
we should
one
have
shot,
done
but yeah,
Yeah.
we did it in 2 nights actually. But
I mean, it's the same
That's it.
group we do every Friday, so we could
I've got it if
do
you
that
want to borrow
next
it.
time. Yeah, that'd be great.
Is the loot system similar in Pathfinder?
Yeah,
The loot system's similar, but the XP system I love. And we can talk about the XP system some other time. but it's-
the XP system is pretty cool.
Yeah, we're ready
pretty
to get
awesome.
started.
Yeah. Yeah, we got to get going tonight because we got a guest with us tonight. And so, everybody, welcome to Dragon's Keep TV. I know that we're dropping frames, but this time not as many as last time. So, if you are interested in watching this pure and with us live, then great. I'm glad you're here. If you're watching on a Wednesday, then this is a rebroadcast, and I'll be in the chat, and you can chat with me on Wednesday, and it'll be a lot more clear then. You can also catch us on YouTube at Dragons Keep TV on YouTube and watch us there as well. All of our archive episodes are on there, and they are available forever, or until YouTube goes away. Who knows?
Close enough.
In the meantime, we have a guest tonight, a good friend of mine from just this last year, actually, but still a good friend nonetheless. This is Eric. He's playing with us. We love having guests on the show. I have a little spoiler that next month Sully is going to be back with us again as well, and so that'll be a lot of fun too. Look forward to that. If you would like to play with us, email me at dragonskeeptv@gmail.com, and we'll get you a spot on the table with us. And it doesn't matter how much experience you have. We love it if you've got a ton, and we love it if you don't, because then we get to explain and talk about D&D. And as you just heard for the last 5 minutes, we love talking about D&D. So I like to keep the audio just running.
Yeah,
at the
cool.
beginning. This time I actually remembered to turn it on. Last time was a little embarrassing.
10 minutes of
10 minutes of nothing that I cut out. You'll never see it. Okay. Yeah, so glad you're here, Eric, and excited to have you at the table with us and see what happens.
Happy to be here.
In this case, I kind of gave Eric a character because we're at this point of the campaign where things are snowballing along, and this was the easiest way to work it in, but we love to work in. I'll work in any character anybody wants to play. So
Yeah, and it worked out. I've got a busy schedule, so as while I have probably piles of characters like
Yeah.
anybody who plays D&D, it was nice just to have one handed to me to show up to the table and play.
So, and I think you guys will all be super excited to hear more about him.
Well, sure.
as
If
it
he's
comes
going to
up.
help.
As the Leviathan.
Shadow Leviathan. Another agent of the Shadow Leviathan.
I know my track record of 1v1ing bosses is pretty good, but I don't know that I want to
Try
do that
another one.
yet.
Well, speaking of which, let's jump in. No, let's introduce everybody and go around the table in case this is the first time watching. I'm Ryan. I'm your host and DM of this stream. And I almost said podcast because that's what I usually say with my kids. I'm the host and DM of this stream. We play in Dragon's Keep in Orem in the basement. And we've got a great room down here that we just stream out of and have a lot and record in, and it's a lot of fun. So we'd love for you to come into the store, find out more about the show, and just find out more about what you can do to play D&D here, or Magic the Gathering, or Pokemon, or anything. They've got a whole bunch of different nights. We love
anything nerdy.
we love being able to be here in a local game store and sit together. Like, I love that a lot. I've got some online games, but
Does Dragons Keep have like a board game night?
they don't have an official board game night, but they do have a ton of board games that you can just try out just right outside this room. You can come in anytime and grab one off of the shelf and play. So
Come make your own.
yeah, so come make your own board game night. it'd be fun. There's plenty of tables here, so. Okay, let's start at the bottom this time, and that's Jason. Tell us who you are, who you're playing, and anything else that's interesting about you.
All right, my name is Jason. I've been playing for a very long time, over 25 years. And I'm playing Zafrina, the Divine Soul Sorcerer. And just like always, I'm just jazzed to be on the show.
Just jazzed to be here, man. I'm just jazzed to be on the show. That's the line. That is the line. I love that show so much. I'm going to try and get them to LTV, the writers out to LTV next year. That'd be fun. That's from Galaxy Quest, in case anybody was curious about that. That came out in 1999.
So
Yeah,
good.
so it's a 25th year anniversary this year or next year or whatever. But
Massive classic.
So
It's
good. Eric, tell us about yourself, but we're going to skip you telling us about your character.
Yeah, character will come later. My name's Eric Anderson. I have been playing D&D and other RPGs for almost a decade now. I normally am a forever DM and actually professionally DM a couple of games, but I am going to actually use this opportunity to shamelessly plug an event. My wife and I have recently announced that we will be hosting an event here in Provo, Utah called Authors in the Dungeon. So all nerds and fantasy geeks and anybody who likes that kind of stuff, come join us in January at the Provo Town Center Mall, and we will have 15 big-name best-selling authors, including the likes of Jeff Wheeler, Catherine Purdy, and even Christopher Paolini.
Do you have a website or a post anywhere on social media that
We do.
details about
if
the event?
you search Authors in the Dungeon pretty much anywhere, Instagram, Facebook, or just authorsinthedungeon.com, we're there.
Yeah,
All right.
it sounds like it's going to be an awesome thing. I'm excited to go there, and it's free.
Yes,
Just show
completely
up.
free to
Don't-
attend.
don't
show
need
up. There will be registration. It does pay to register online. If you register online, you get a couple bonus goodies at the event, but it's completely free to attend. You're welcome to just show up if you want.
Cool.
Yeah, so check that out. That's in January
January 20th,
20.
24.
January 20. So coming up, and look forward to that. That'll be a lot of fun. I will be there. Eric will
I
be
will
there.
be there.
Sam apparently is going to be there too. So it'll be
Gotta
good.
support my friends.
Okay. Bryce.
All right, I'm Bryce Miller. I've been playing since I think the late 90s. And today I'm playing Huggle Stormkin, the most huggable killer you'll ever meet.
Huggles has had a recent transformation in his attitude towards
His
it.
alignment.
He's embraced depression in a very disturbing way.
5e mechanically is not a big deal. Changing your alignments, no big deal.
Well,
Unless you're,
that's the beauty of like something like anything chaotic. It's just whatever you want it to be.
Right.
You know? It's whatever.
Unless you're like a paladin, it doesn't really matter.
Right.
So, even then.
Yeah.
So that's me.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm Sam. I'm playing Jack, the swashbuckler hexblade. I've been playing D&D for 6-7 years now. Love every minute of it. So yeah.
And I'm Mark playing Eddie, the shadow cleric.
You got it. It's coming.
Trickster cleric.
Trickster cleric. And I've been playing D&D since I was young, and I am now old.
Mark and I went to high school together, and that's where I know Mark.
Sorry to
from.
call you old then.
Yeah, and
But
we are
yeah.
both old, as my forehead would attest.
Yeah.
My
I just found out.
recent-
Well, but yeah, it's crazy.
I just had my birthday last week, 47
Happy birthday.
now.
47.
Yeah. Did you hit that one this year? already, or
48 in
you-
December, actually.
Yeah, okay.
So yeah,
Mhm.
coming up real quick.
Yeah.
You're a December?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
My wife is also
Early, mid, late.
Mid to late.
Yeah.
Mid to late.
It's like it's close
It's just
enough to Christmas.
The closer
that it's
you
like,
get, the more it gets eclipsed.
Yeah.
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 It gets eclipsed.
Yeah.
Whatever. Yeah. Old people can play D&D too.
Yeah. Exactly.
Old people started
We're
it.
not
Come on,
ages.
The founder's dead. You're talking really old.
We are not ageist here, not at all. All right, so let's jump into it. When we last left, things were not looking good for everybody, for the whole group, in fact. What was everybody's status? Eddie, you had been...
I was a giant ape
Yes.
that was grappling a Goliath and had just failed a saving throw to have his brain invaded, I'm assuming. I'm not sure exactly what happened, but I failed a saving throw at the last moment.
Right.
In his normal form as well, Eddie's only got 3 hit points left.
Yep.
So once he loses this form, he's in a lot of trouble.
Now, I may have mistaken my notes here, but in my notes I had that you'd already lost your form, but maybe you still have it? I don't know.
I don't know. I thought that
He was still in the form.
I had just
Okay.
grappled with the
Goliath dude.
Goliath, yeah, and then had lost.
I
that
think,
same
yeah,
thing.
I think that Lady Sylvana, like, hit him,
Yep.
or bit you a couple times, but you didn't actually...
Yeah, I was able to
Hadn't gone
survive the saving
Yeah,
throw.
remember he
Okay.
pulverized the one farmer.
Oh
Yes.
yeah. I forgot.
Oh, yes! You turned that into mist.
He crit on a 4 HP farmer.
And I rolled a 10 and an 8 and a 9 or something like that. It was like almost maximum damage doubled.
Yeah.
He's still over here plastered against
Yeah.
the wall.
Yeah, there he
There
is.
he is. Yeah.
What's left
So
of
that's
him?
good. That's
Jack was
always
actually
fun.
fine. He just ran away from Lady Sylvana for most of the fight, so. Yep.
Lady
Okay.
Sylvana blinked at me, and I am passed out.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yep.
Oh, yeah,
All
she
my hit
dying.
points are gone.
Dying on the
Yep. Rolling my.
on the
Oh,
steps.
that's right. That's still where we are. I forgot about the fact that Huggles is dying.
And Zafrina?
Alive and well, no hit points gone. Took down the dragon single-handedly. Waiting for Manzicorian to show up, and thinking
I
about...
hope you held a couple of mana magic points for Manzicorian, so when
I-
he shows up.
I have 2 left.
All right, sweet.
Oh wait, I have more than 2 though. I think I only spent 5, which means I have 3. I'll double check.
Eric's here now. We'll be fine.
But yeah,
We'll throw everything on him. It's okay.
Death Ward.
Don't make
Death Ward
assumptions.
is
We don't
up
know
and
what
active.
kind of this is.
Death Ward is still running, as always.
My name is
Zafri-
also Huggles.
Safrina is mentally more shaken up than anything because she's in a situation
Our
where
mothers were sisters.
Oh, shoot.
Safrina's in a situation
cousins.
where she's like,
I have no idea that they had
Do I
kids
stay
that they named
or do I
exactly the
go?
same
Right.
name.
but we'll
Apparently the
we'll
last
see how it
one's
shakes
the
down.
same, too. They married brothers.
All right.
Very big coincidence. Or were they? Maybe it was all engineering.
Every time we're talking in battle, Hug goes, yes.
Stormkin, no. Yeah.
You're 1,
All right.
you're 2. That's it.
Jack and Safrina. Jack, what are you going to do? What's your priority right now?
My priority was giving Huggles a potion.
Right. Okay.
That's where I was at, and then
Okay.
I did.
All right. You pull
Go
a
on,
potion
man.
off your bandolier and you dump it down his throat.
Yep.
Okay.
I will roll. Let me see what potions I have. I know I have. Yes. I mean, you'll be back up.
And after yelling at him, "Fight, Huggles! You've got everything to live for."
Not today.
Not today.
10 points of healing.
Nice. I'll take it.
All right. So Huggles is spurting and coughing and
For your mom.
and slowly opening his eyes. All right. What's Safrina doing about Eddie and?
Do I know that Eddie's been possessed?
He is, yeah, there's a visible change to his eyes. They turn black and glossy.
Kill him.
We're going to attempt some cognitive recalibration. I'm going to cast Scorching Ray.
Oh, okay.
No. Oh, wait, dude.
Restoration.
I mean, Slapping someone that is in hysterics is a legitimate strategy to get them to calm down.
That's true, but there's still a bad guy you were grappling with, right? Like, there's
Well, I
still
mean,
a guy there.
I went in for like an aggressive grapple, and now it's kind of turned into like a brotherly hug.
Yeah.
And he's just kind of holding the Goliath now in this like soft embrace. Well, his eyes
Fluffy,
turn black,
yeah.
just like, oh,
This is nice.
this is nice.
This is
warm.
fine. All right, so we'll cast it at third.
Goliath let off a
Third
lot of
level, I
body
think?
heat, so it's just really cozy.
Yeah.
Makes total sense.
Yeah, we'll cast it at third level. So that gives me
They usually are
fours.
found on top of mountains. So it makes sense.
Oh, you should look at this before.
What did you do?
Woo!
2 crits.
That's 2 crits.
Yeah.
4 hits though.
Luckily, it'll just damage the ape.
I want to say he had taken 57 points of damage. That's what I
I know he's taken a lot so far.
Which would be good, because Eddie only has 3 hit points. So,
I don't know how many hit points an ape has.
157.
Yeah.
Did you only get bit once?
I honestly cannot remember. I remember the save not being crazy, like
Right.
not being impossible, and I rolled like a 12, and it was enough. So I think he got hit twice for
Yeah.
about 10 each or something,
Yeah.
or 20 each, I guess. I don't know. It was something like that. I thought that I'd put it on my notes, but I didn't.
That would be 53 fire damage.
Now it's extra warm.
All right. Singes your hair, and your
Nice.
face is just blackened now. Just 4 fire blasts right to the face.
And
Okay.
I am going to move.
So you have to make your con save.
Yeah, I do have to make the con saves. So,
For, you said, what was it, 50 what?
but
54
but it
damage.
was broken up into what sizes? Because
Yeah,
it would be
it's
3
4
separate
hits.
saves,
Oh.
or
So-
4 separate hits, not just one.
Okay, so the first hit was over 20 damage, 21 damage.
Okay, so I gotta be a 12.
Yeah.
No.
Well, 11.
Oh wait,
pick
an
up?
11,
Yeah, you did.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Because you got a +4, and then the next one.
I don't think these are all correct because I think some of these dice moved. But what I have here is
Just go with it.
13.
So 10. Nope.
All right.
7 and a 4. So,
So
I
it doesn't
failed.
matter after that.
Yeah. So after
Okay.
that, the form drops. But no, what does it? Then the rest of it hits Eddie.
Yep.
Right. So you go unconscious then.
Yes.
You're not dead.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
But I move over back behind Jack.
Okay.
Jack, frontliner, let's go. Frontline rogue.
And
Hold on, I'm awake now.
I put a hand on your shoulder and I say, Emberstone.
What?
You once asked my last name. I figured somebody should know it, just in case.
Did I ask your last name?
Very first session.
Oh, did I? Okay, what did you
and
say?
I told you we didn't know each other well enough yet.
What did you say? Ember what?
Emberstone.
Emberstone. I like it. Okay. Are you afraid you're gonna die?
I think it's likely that we all might.
Lady Savannah's unconscious. We'll be fine. She was the one I was worried about. The Goliath, not so much.
I'll take care of the Goliath.
We got Huggles back.
I got 10
right.
hit points.
Since Tommel's the last one left, we'll say that you go. How do you guys tell me? You guys tell me how you take care of him.
I think Jack, being wise, you would know not to let him touch him. So he would try to be like dancing around and doing a whole bunch of Eldritch Blasts, you know.
I can crit him
Anyway,
twice
blast.
again if you want.
I was going to dominate person.
Dominate person would work too. Okay. Awesome.
Even hold person, if you have that, would work too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dominate sounds way cooler though.
So you blast him back, and
Dominate means you can control them.
Once it's safe,
then once it's safe, what do you want to do?
My spell storing ring's on my finger.
I will go and see if there's any.
Has anyone helped you yet?
No, that's what I'm on my way to do.
Okay.
Well, knowing that I'm kind of the frontliner, I would not be focused on Eddie anymore. So
Yeah,
I would
let's-
hope one of you guys would.
No,
help
I
him.
will go over and see if there's any kind of trace of magical possession.
Nope. I don't know.
You just said no. You just
Mark said it.
He is. If you guys get him back to status quo, you find him mumbling under his breath. If you stabilize him,
I can use.
he's mumbling something about.
Moon, stars.
What would you be mumbling
Rainbows.
about? Something about.
Like-
Come soon, Dark Lord, and
I ask Huggles, can you heal from a distance?
I'm not really the healing type.
They're always after my lucky charms.
I'll use something to like move his head to the side, and we'll pour a potion down his throat, so we
Okay.
don't have to touch him.
okay.
And then I'll have Jack blindfold. Actually, no.
You've got pirate gloves. Use pirate gloves.
Well, I'll have Huggles blindfold and tie him up.
Okay.
Eddie?
Yeah, Eddie. But I'm not going to heal Huggles until he's done that, because that way, if he gets possessed, I can just knock them both out again. Really easy.
We're playing that Razor's Edge. Okay.
All right. After a minute, the silver dragon transforms back into her elven form, and Lady Sylvana comes to.
Am I done fighting?
Yeah.
I'll run up to her and help
Okay.
her.
Okay.
As soon as I'm done fighting.
All right. You help her up. She says, "I'm so glad that you're here. I did not know what I was going to do. I could not get that monster's mind out of my own."
Not everybody's as powerful as I am. It's okay.
She laughs.
We got you, damsel.
It's because I don't read books.
She looks at Eddie and looks at the rest of you. Unfortunately, we don't have time. His followers will be here soon, now that they know what's happening here.
Do you possess the power to seal your library against intruders?
I
I locked
have
the door.
one other option for us. Follow me. And she leads you back over to...
Do we need to bring everybody with us that's
Yeah.
unconscious?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll pick up the Goliath,
Okay.
since he's not a bad guy.
If Huggles still has... Oh, no, he has the Goliath dominated, not Eddie.
Yeah, I dominated him.
Well, then I knocked him unconscious.
Oh.
That's what we're saying.
Okay.
So-
Knocked him
It
unconscious.
was
Oh, we
after the
knocked
fight.
Eddie
I'll
unconscious.
dominate
again?
Eddie then.
Yeah, that's what we...
Just dominate Eddie.
He's
Yeah.
unconscious. I don't think it would work with him being
No, he's
unconscious.
conscious now.
Well,
Oh, did you guys
did you
all-
give me
we
a potion?
Yeah.
Well, how
We
many hit points?
stabilized him.
I don't know. What is the potions that you have?
I just have one more potion of healing, so if we want
That's
to
what-
use that,
that's what we
okay, yeah,
use.
so
Can I try and nick it off of his belt?
I would just hand it to you. 3, 6, 8, so 10 points of healing.
But then you're blind and you're
Yeah.
tied.
That's the last lesser potion. I only have one potion of greater healing.
Okay. She leads you into her main portion of the keep, where she approaches an archway and moves close to it and touches a rune on the archway, and it lights up into a portal. And she says, "Quickly, we need to get out of here."
Insight.
Okay.
I want to see if she's... I mean, I trust the magic as much as I can. I got 16.
All right. She seems trustworthy enough.
More so than when she was possessed, like her mannerism's different, or...
Yes, she seems very much different than the way that she was talking before.
Keep all my stuff with me
Okay.
and close, and I don't know. I'm on edge. I trusted and it backfired. So
If we need to, I can just drag Eddie behind me with some rope.
I don't want to mistreat Eddie. He's not in his right mind, and I'd like to find a solution that's not killing him.
I slip the silver statue of the dragon in my backpack.
You still have that too.
You gotta have that.
The 30 pounds still.
Try to do it without Lady Sylvana seeing,
Go in the portal.
and then I go in the portal.
Oh, yeah, I'm not
Take
going to
it.
hesitate. As soon as she opens it, I'll walk through it.
Okay.
I'll be dragged by someone.
Yes.
By Jack, probably.
I am carrying the Goliath over my shoulder and dragging Eddie.
All right.
Gauntlets of ogre strength. Gotta love them. Literally, those are the only magic items I have are things to increase me. That's cool.
You come out of a portal in a plane that you've never seen before. In this area, it is the sky is dim, light. You can't see a sun in it though, and you step out in this circle of where this grotesque tree is chained up to 5 monoliths.
Okay.
On the sides. As soon as you step through, several strange creatures appear. These are Githyanki.
Okay.
I'm dropping everybody. Pulling out my weapon.
So he started blasting.
Lady
I need 2
Sylvana
hands.
raises her hand and says that we come in peace, and there are some that need help. And they seem to recognize her. They call out in a language you don't understand, and soon enough, a shaman-looking member of their group comes and starts to tend to Eddie and to Tomo, and Eddie, like coming out of a bad nap in the middle of the afternoon when
It's
you're
the
waking
worst.
up and you found that you've been drooling on yourself.
When you feel crap the rest of the day.
For some
Just like
reason, you're
headache,
gagged and
yeah.
blindfolded.
Yeah.
You find yourself
Holes in his pants.
in this place now.
I don't know what kind of naps you guys are taking.
Those kinds. Happens all the time.
Okay, so am I still tied up and blinded? I guess I just kind of.
Once
No,
once the
probably not.
Giths say that it's
Ah,
okay to let you go, then we will.
okay.
But we die
Well, as I look around, does this have any anything that makes me think of Sully or in the Dark Forest or?
Not necessarily, no.
Because that's Eddie's
No.
first thought is trees. He
Yeah.
knows one dude that knows a lot about trees.
All of these trees look like they should be dead almost.
Okay, but they're not.
Yeah, they're not. They're still there. They have very sparse leaves, almost as if it's hard for them to grow leaves here. It seems like a very harsh place to be in at all. Lady Sylvana introduces you and explains a little bit about who they are. She says, these are the Githyanki. Before the pilgrims came up to my keep, I was studying ways that we could find to fight Manzikorian and hoping that I would find something. I stumbled across something interesting about this race and this plane. It seems that they were held captive eons ago. Their race was by these creatures, and having revolted against them, now spend their days trying to defeat any of the illithid or mind flayers that they come across.
Got any mind flayer grenades?
Any mind for grenades?
Yeah.
Well, we're here to ask about one specifically. And she turns to the shaman. and says something in their language. And the shaman says, "It's fine, I can understand you," in a halting common accent. What is it you want?
So to try to get better inroads, Eddie's going to cast tongues.
Okay.
And let me make sure. I want to see if. Yeah. So I actually, who has the best charisma? Hell, Huggles.
I think we
does.
both do.
Actually, I think he has a 19.
I have a 20.
What about?
So I actually have
persuasion,
I have
et
among the
cetera?
worst charisma of our group.
Okay.
I've got a 20.
You guys have-
I was not necessarily a charisma person at first. So
It just kind of happened.
My
Yeah.
persuasion
I got the
persuasion is
cloak of
plus
charisma.
8.
I would think I would know who's the most persuasive.
Okay.
So I choose that person and give them
I mean,
tongues.
you guys have a new
Okay.
battle cry because of me.
What's
Yes.
do you have ranks in persuasion? Like, are you proficient in persuasion?
Just so that he can
yes,
be
plus
our-
13.
Okay, yeah, his
Yeah,
is way
yeah,
better
yours
than
is
me.
So you're gonna be the spokesperson, speaking to them in their language
how
so that they feel
good this is.
comfortable.
Unfortunately, my intelligence is low, so you guys got to like feed me information.
What's intelligence?
Think of
Okay.
the one thing you don't have.
Intelligence. Books.
All right.
Precisely.
The shaman says, "Tell me what is going on with that brings you here so urgently."
So what happened was, we were investigating. Well, first off, I'm hanging out with my parents. See,
Oh my gosh. Going all the
Going back that far?
Zafrina's already rolling her eyes.
I'm definitely thinking that.
but they love it. They love it because I'm persuasive. Should I
That's
roll?
right. Yeah, go ahead. Let's get your roll.
Maybe if someone want to give me
Inspiration.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna pull out the whoopee cushion of flatulence. I'm gonna use my inspiration to re-roll that sucker.
I mean, it works because
All right,
you're talking
23.
about-
Okay. And what are you explaining to
I'm explaining to them all my life story, and then leading into running into these fine individuals who are bastions of rightness, and are here to get rid of the terrible
We hate
illithids.
illithids. Yeah.
And we hate illithids with a
Somehow
passion.
whoopee cushion gets brought up.
They killed my mother, so we're gonna kill them, all of them.
That's very persuasive to the shaman.
Shaman's like, I get this guy.
Yeah. And before long, like you're wearing
Knuckles becomes
like
the
different
King
necklaces and some kind of headband, and
Before
and
you know
they've
it,
tattooed.
they're cooking Eddie
They've tattooed
and,
things on your
and
face.
Safrina at a feast in your honor because you're the new god.
C-3PO?
Yeah.
Let me get a picture of a Githyanki in here for you guys.
If you played Baldur's Gate 3,
Lazel is a gift.
yep.
Yeah, if you played Baldur's Gate 3, then.
But for those of you
Lazel,
that
that's
have
right.
not-
That's the name of that Lazel Vlacus champion. That's the one.
That's the.
I don't know about Vlacus champion. That depends on choices you make, but
Here we go.
Are there like... we can go later. We can do this first.
he's
Okay.
working on something.
I'm just bringing a picture in.
Mm.
That's all. All right. Whoa. Or maybe I'm not. My screen's going to wig out here instead.
Just set
Okay.
the mood.
That's what's happening right
That's
now.
the party. Yeah, they're throwing us a
You
party.
can see it. It's like
Yeah, we can see it like...
Celebration of the new god.
It's really a rave, though. They got they got glowing leaves they're spinning around.
Wow.
So now dwarven music gets in there. Diggy, diggy.
I still have some of Kelvin's moss. I start passing that out. It's gonna get crazy.
While this is going on, Jack's going to go study this tree.
Oh,
Wait,
alright.
what's studying? Does Jack know studying?
Yeah, he's wise.
I just
It's
gotta
his form
close
of
down a bunch
studying. He's going to go like kick it.
Oh,
You
okay.
know, maybe lick it a little bit.
Maybe pull one of the few leaves that are
Yeah,
left
exactly.
on it.
Yeah, it's his form of studying. I mean, he is proficient with alchemic supplies, so.
So he's gonna put it into his his take-home chemistry set.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, well, there's a Githyanki for you. For anybody that's curious and hasn't played Baldur's Gate 3, these are the creatures they're talking to here.
They're weird.
Yeah, so once you profess your devotion towards killing all the lithids everywhere, and all mind flayers everywhere.
Specifically Mazakorian, though, for what he did.
Right.
Yes.
Starting
Starting with
you
Manzakorian.
win over the shaman, and she says, yes, we will help you. Though this will not be easy. And she goes over to touch one of the chains on one of these pillars and says, there is someone who can give us some knowledge, but he may not be as helpful at first. We'll have to see what kind of mood he's in. And the chain starts to glow and then starts to unwind from this tree. And the tree itself starts to transform.
That seems inadvisable.
There's probably a reason it's chained up.
That's what I'm thinking.
We're just going to switch over to this because I can do that. Okay. The branches from the tree start to shrink back down and turn into this humanoid form.
Does it remember who was kicking it and pulling?
Astute question.
I don't know what you're talking about. I wasn't there.
Are you kicking the tree?
I was studying the tree.
Oh, okay.
I wanted to know
He was
more about
kicking
it.
it, licking it.
That's if the
Is that when my
the
computer was
game
freaking out that I missed that part? 'Cause
Yeah.
this is really great.
You,
This
That's
is
even
even
to go
better.
study the tree.
And in its place appears a mind flayer
Kill it.
I think there's a reason it's chained up.
wrapped in chains.
Oh, wait, it's currently chained, okay.
She just removed one of the chains, I think, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
My hand starts glowing.
Your hand starts glowing. All right. Eric, why don't you introduce what they
Oh.
see?
Ooh.
So you all notice this Ithlid is very properly standing. While it's chained up, his hands are tucked behind his back, almost as if he was expecting to be summoned at this time. But he pays no attention to anybody in the room. He just stands almost as if he's meditating or staring off into space.
I come from around his back to join the rest of the group, acting like I didn't do anything.
Let's see the performance, man.
All right. 11 plus 8. No, wait, performance? 15. Not bad.
You want me to? I can assist you if you want.
Sure. That's a 10.
Okay.
15.
15. You're okay, but I don't know that anybody believes too much that you weren't.
I don't know what you're talking about.
As he walks around, there's a slight change. My eyes like flick down to him and then back up for a brief second, just to know who it was behind me.
Yeah.
So do I get a sneak attack?
The shaman gestures over to. Oops. The shaman gestures over at him and says, "Urdax, you are summoned."
Yes. Why?
These ones have need to know where you have hidden the helm. Manzakorian, it seems, is free on their land.
The price I received for what I've already given does not seem adequate to be giving more.
You live because we will it.
We can speak to the dead. It's fine. We can kill it.
It's true. It's true. In fact,
But we only get 5 questions.
That's all we need.
it depends on the question.
The Gith know the answers we seek.
No, this one is honor bound to live as long as he
So we-
keeps his word.
Don't want to kill all the Lithid.
Honor bound to live doesn't mean he needs all his parts.
Ooh, I like
Sure.
his thinking.
I am no longer in the mood for playing,
I'll look to Lady Savannah.
and you have far too many tentacles for my liking.
He only has 4.
He could do with fewer.
Understood that knowledge is not appreciated here.
That's
So why is it I was summoned?
books. No one needs books. Jack, he really hates books now.
Huggles.
Should I persuade him?
Yes.
No, just dominate him.
Okay. All right, dominate.
Poor Eric.
Dominate.
It's not Eric's fault. It's the DM's. He's the one who put Eric in the situation.
Okay, you have to succeed on a wisdom saving throw or be charmed for the duration.
I believe that's
Wisdom
not going
19.
to work on the mind flayer.
Oh, you're right.
Unfortunately.
They're the mind control.
Old monster.
I'm going to double
Well, it's
check
already-
just to make
he's
sure,
already-
but I
he's
believe
already
that's not
out
going to
that
work at all. on
Well, I
the
don't
mind
think a
flayer.
Lithid are technically.
I could give him a
I
motivational
think they're
speech.
a Lithid.
Yeah, I think you're correct.
So
Or I could
don't
make him
know if that's a
dance.
personal word.
I don't think any of that's going to work.
Yeah, I don't think any charm spells will work.
Let's see, fast friends.
I have advantage against saving throws against being charmed or frightened.
But it's not impossible.
That's true. It's not impossible. You do have advantage against it. That's all.
Okay, I try and dominate him.
So, but you get advantage. Nice. What's the saving throw?
19.
Oh, 19!
Silvery barbs. And I'll take advantage for myself.
You get a reroll with advantage.
Yeah, you get to reroll both of them.
Actually, I don't think that's true.
That second one, they both fail.
Yes.
Because it's a race feature.
Oh, okay. Well, he failed anyway, so he's dominated.
Why you gotta bring race into this?
Because there's a whole bunch of races in D&D.
Because my...
What does a dominant person even do?
Yeah, my wisdom save still would have failed that.
Okay, so force him to answer.
Okay, yeah, so you attempt to beguile a humanoid that you can see within range. It must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or be charmed by you for the
That's
duration.
where I'm not sure. I think you have to have dominate monster. Because you are.
He's
they're
humanoid,
not
isn't he?
Illithid,
The
they're
Lithid
not
are
human.
technically a Lithid, not humanoid.
Monstrosities
Yeah,
or outer
they're
plane
aberrations.
beings. Aberrations,
Mhm.
that's it.
Oh.
That's, yeah,
I
that's
don't know
where
if I
I'm
have
getting
dominate
at.
monster.
I think it's a higher level spell if I remember.
Yeah, it's 8th level.
Quiet down, Eddie.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I mean,
It doesn't really.
I just talked to Timor one time.
It doesn't
Sorry,
really
I didn't
say you can force it to tell the truth, though. You can just force it to talk. Like, attack the creature, run over there, and fetch the object. I mean, you can say tell the truth, but then tell the truth about what?
I can issue it commands which it does its best to obey.
Yeah.
Exactly. I can do my best to give something back, but I'm not going.
Right.
That's Jack.
Well, what do you want to do, Eric?
Yeah.
What's
Um,
Ordax want to do? The shaman says
One of those
a new deal could be struck.
let's do this. Just ask your question anyway. And with my understanding of the rules, I'll play it how I want to play it.
Okay. Where's this helm that we need?
I want a new deal. Sorry.
Speak more of what helm you seek.
Guys. What's this helm that we need?
The helm of
You do not know what you seek for?
Well,
I'm gonna roll for performance.
Lady Savannah knows what it is, and you just asked her.
That's why I literally, like, the first thing I did was look to Lady Sylvana.
Yeah, like I literally am adopted into this group. I came in
And
somewhere.
somehow you're the front man. That's what I don't get.
Can I do an insight into the dynamics of the group? So I can see if I can figure out like who
You should really be
is
talking.
the leader.
Yeah.
Yeah. Insight is gonna give me a dirty 21.
Okay.
Lady Savannah.
Technically, Eddie's been here the
Lady
longest.
Savannah is in charge of this specific situation. Like she's, in fact, you sense from her that she's not what she seems, and you would probably recognize her as maybe recognize her mind as a dragon in a different form.
Can I gather anything about their relations, maybe hierarchy amongst them, or maybe why he's talking even though he has no idea what he's talking about?
They look like they've been beaten up a lot.
yeah. I mean, Eddie's
this
still
point,
like
what are you talking about? I
10
was
hit
fine.
points over here.
Although the Gith Yankee have given me some pretty cool paraphernalia.
It's true.
You can tell that Zafrina is.
Zafrina looks
Is
what?
done.
Zafrina looks what? Looks like what?
Oh, I'm a tiefling.
No, but what is she? What's her attitude?
Right now, she's not her usual like self. She's been kind of quiet, other than the few commands issued. She's angry. She's out of patience, and she is considering just burning you alive and having Eddie cast the questions. So it's
Eddie hands
she-
Sabrina a Snickers.
she's kind of on a razor's edge.
Okay.
She's very, very done with this whole thing. She doesn't want to play games, which normally she loves to play these kind of games. This is what she does. She is.
And what can I gather from the one that
So
licked
it's-
my shoulder?
What's Jack's reaction to all this so far?
It's convenient. It was
Well, I don't think he really understands exactly what's going on with like the magic part. So he's kind of just like looking around, like kind of bored. Like he doesn't really care what's happening.
Okay.
There's nothing.
He's more of an action-based dude, so like whenever talking happens, he kind of just like walks around and like sees what he can take. So
Okay. And Eddie, what's your?
I'm walking around
status?
the back of the group.
I think Eddie's still kind of rocked and just kind of waiting for Lady Savannah to take the lead.
All right.
Figuring that that's what she would
All right,
do.
she'll take the lead. We are looking for the Helm of Hadar, the one who can bring Manzikorian's essence into the physical world.
Intriguing. And
Wait, what?
I want to turn. Sorry, I haven't learned names yet.
Jafina.
Zafrina.
Zafrina. I'm going to turn to you and say, you have my respect out of the group. Answer why it is you seek the helm.
As a means to an end.
And what is this end?
What you've heard already. To bring Manzikorian's physical person into the realm.
How much did you tell the Githyanki about what's happening right now
I told him about the domination of all the people
Okay.
and all that.
That's why Jack.
But that was all before he was untreed.
Yeah. So you're prescient during that explanation.
Okay.
So you know that Manzikorian has taken over a whole section of this realm, and his influence is spreading throughout everything.
And it was a gripping telling, too. It was amazing.
Whoopee cushions were involved.
They were.
And a bagpipe, right? You also play
Actually, yeah.
bagpipe?
I probably did do a slight interlude. So we can enjoy snacks.
It was literally like a 5 hour thing. We all got long rests because of that.
Except for others. He's got a lot of exhaustion.
It seems we may have an unseen mutual aim. While I look to be your enemy, I think we may find ourselves to be allies.
You don't like Manzacorian, I'm taking it?
Many see our kind to be exclusively evil.
Well, the assimilation of someone's mind seems carte blanche evil, in my opinion.
I don't know. I mean, there's some opportunities to dominate a person that aren't necessarily evil.
Name one.
When I cast Dominate Person.
So there's the point. Evil is in the eye of the beholder, right?
Whoa. Don't invoke the beholders.
Yeah, the beholder was 2 sessions.
I give up with this group. I'm gonna slip. I walk over to her and sit down.
So I would turn back to Safina and say, or to who is the leader? Lady.
So the dragon?
Yeah,
Lady
Sylvana.
Sylvana.
Yeah.
The Admiral, right?
I would look to her and I want to kind of give her some sort of sign or a look to let her know that I'm on to the fact that she's not who she appears to be.
Okay.
And I'm going to say, my freedoms are limited, and that they may stay. But I seek blessings in response for my assistance.
She looks at the other shaman, the Githyanki shaman, says, "What can be done for him?" And the Githyanki says, "He has acted against his kind before. And because of that deal, he is here, alive still.
Why did you?
In that
act?
sense, he could be trusted, perhaps. But it's up to you for what you might bless him with."
Why did you act against your kind? It doesn't seem like something an Illithid would do.
As I already mentioned, many see my kind to be exclusively evil.
But you're not.
And you're trying to work against that stereotype?
Or are you trying to become the new god?
Bum bum bum.
Interesting.
I'm sorry, but I won't work with somebody that wants to become a god.
What?
Because Captain is as high as it goes.
Huggles gets it.
I say, I
Without
might
knowing.
be able to offer
Well, that's the whole point.
something.
Like, if you became a god, I'd be fine.
Okay,
with that. I know.
Lady Sylvanas a moment.
I know, make sure, because
And I pull her aside.
long-term
Okay.
goals.
And I say,
Well, I know you. I don't know this new one.
just very quiet, just for, in fact, I'll even use the whisper cantrip for us to communicate.
Okay.
So it's only her and I that can hear this. And I say, in my time among the Feywild, I happen to come across those who've had many dealings with hags. And one of the things that I've learned is it's never exactly what you want when dealing with a hag, but it's not necessarily bad or not what you need or ask for. Hags possess a convenient ability to give individuals a new form permanently.
I see.
Perhaps offering a opportunity to be free of these bonds could do that, but I myself have never cultivated this power. But I suspect that someone of the old lineage and long-standing might be able to give our friend here a more suitable form permanently. And in doing so, my understanding is that magic would also perhaps make him more agreeable in the long run. Although he would probably lose some of his innate abilities, it might be something that could be done.
Do you seek to be part of society? Ordax?
I would kind of stare off again like I did when first transforming from the tree. And this would last for 4 or 5 minutes of me just thinking.
Okay. After the first minute, Jack's walking. He's like, okay.
And then I would turn back and say, life without freedom is no more than death. So re-entrance into society of some kind seems but a boon.
To put it in game mechanics terms, I don't know what the spell is in 5th edition off the top of my head, but like for 3rd and advanced 2nd, it'd be something like Baleful Polymorph.
Mm-hmm. The Lady Sylvana pulls the shaman aside for a moment, and they have a little council. And after a good while, they come back.
Can I have a staring contest with him?
And to mask the conversation, I'm playing the.
I'm not sure they have eyelids. I don't know if you can win.
Jack's gonna try.
Absolutely.
Just squids have eyelids? I don't know.
I mean, in Baldur's Gate they blink, so
Is
they at least close their eyes whenever
Sure.
they die. So
Okay.
He may be free if he helps. There might be, and if we can find a way to turn him from what he is completely and trust it, then perhaps there's a way to your freedom. But first you must help these, as you helped us once before.
So wait, hold on. You don't want to be on a Lithid anymore? Is that what this is saying?
Well,
He's
as long as he's
saying he wants to bring into society. That is impossible in this form.
Right. So we're basically saying you have to change your form to break free
We will
from the bond.
provide an avenue,
Unless he's considering re-entering the Illithid Society.
not an option.
No, for us.
No, the
For
Githyanki
him,
won't
it's
allow it.
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
For
and
him,
I-
it might be different.
Well, and if he feeds information to Manzicorium through joining Illithid Society, I would see him ended before that would happen.
If he changes his form, would he lose his memory? Because his memory is the only thing valuable
It is
to us.
my understanding that his memory would not change. However, some of his abilities and innate to the Illithid race very well could.
I would turn
That would
to
be
him.
that would be something we would seek out. Regardless, that would be something we would seek out after
yeah.
he proves himself here.
I would turn to. I don't remember your name, and say, "Are you okay with that?"
It
Changing one's form
seems
is not an easy thing to do.
but the only option. And I know my freedom would come at a price. If that is the price, I'm intrigued.
That is the price we're willing to offer.
I would ask one more thing. With the with the help of retrieving the helm, I would like to clarify that you wish to destroy the god of my kind.
Yeah, we're killing him.
If it's possible, and you could help us, we will do our best, of course. I mean, Godslayer's a pretty good footnote on the old
Seems like-
resume. So.
Yeah, Godslayer.
Just saying.
Well, Eddie's got his on his resume already once.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. I do have.
I've done this millions of times.
So you're the expert. You're like Gandalf killing dragons.
Sure.
So,
Yeah.
to make sure I understand everything that's being negotiated, you will give us the location of the helm, help us understand how to use it and retrieve it, and in return, you will accept a new form as offered by.
Which, on the meta, just I think true polymorph is probably the
Yeah.
spell concentrated on 1 hour, and
Yeah.
the transformation becomes permanent in 50.
So you will be provided
Right.
an opportunity to take a
It is
new
a
form,
9th level spell.
which you will accept,
Something we can get ahead of.
You'd have to
and
quest for that.
we
somewhere.
will
Lingus Rana can do it.
um,
She can be my patron. She
also
can
help
do
us
it.
retrieve the helmet. So I guess the only other thing that I would add in it to make sure that we're all equal in our bargaining is that any information you can provide or have access to regarding Manzicorium, his weaknesses, stat block, anything like that, would be provided as part of
They're in
this.
books. You don't care.
Yeah, that makes sense.
If you would,
Would be part of it. Would be
how strong would you say he is on a scale of 1 to 20?
Or 30.
So I think if those are the terms, I think that those might be agreeable, and I turn to Lady Sylvanas to see what she thinks of the terms.
It's possible. It could be done.
Do you think they are agreeable?
Yes.
I commend you in your thoroughness and accept the terms as outlined.
And then he goes, "Can I get more than a bad nap?" I still only have 10 hit points and only 5 spell slots left.
All right.
No, I think we had a party and you slept during then, right?
Yeah, that's whenever
Did
you
I?
tell
Yeah.
me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we all had.
Oh, that's
You
right.
said
Why
that we all had one.
don't you guys take a long rest? You can go after the helm in the morning.
Okay.
That's fine.
All right. So before the rest, I go over to Lady Sylvana and I say, "How aware were you during your possession?"
I was able to see and hear everything that was happening.
How much information was passed to Manzicorium?
Everything that I saw, he saw.
What about your memories?
Everything that I knew, if he wanted to know it, he could.
Did he have to query for it, or was it just passed?
He asked questions, and I had to answer. I don't think that he knows about this plan, though.
Does he know about the information
was-
we've gathered?
He knows about you and about your group, and he
No,
knows
that's
that you are.
But as far as the book that we keep, all the records we gave to you, the copying you were doing of the book.
Oh yes, everything that you gave to me then.
Did we pick up the Warforged bodies? We didn't do that, did we? We were going to.
Yeah,
They're still
in
at
the vault.
they're still at Dragon's Keep.
But we have the soul stones, so
Yeah.
they're useless to him.
Okay.
Is it safe to go back to your keep?
Perhaps we will.
But we need to go after the
We will
helm,
see.
right? From now.
Are
Here.
you going to aid us in our fight?
I am going to send you after the helm, and I will return and try and find out what is going on and see if I can find more reinforcements, others who can help us.
Do you have access
Oh, sure, yeah.
to
I mean, she
any
knows about
to anything that can shield our
Yeah,
minds
Ada's with us.
from Manzicorium?
The helm is the only thing that I know of.
So will this helm make him weaker, or just bring him into a physical state?
According to what I studied, whomever you place the... This is going to be hard, but whomever you place the helm on will become the avatar of Manzikorian.
Oh, great.
And whatever happens to the avatar will happen to him.
Oh.
Wait.
So let's find a
There.
commoner.
You're a voodoo doll?
Yeah, pretty
It's
much.
So
Okay.
it's important that you don't put the helm on. I suppose we should...
Good note.
I'm glad I asked you this question.
Okay, so
She looks at Jack.
Jack will do good.
if you were to suggest who would be a good example of a good avatar,
I mean, Lunawell's already been
At this, I do not know.
What about like a goat or something, like an animal?
I don't think that Manzikorian would pass his avatar godlike abilities onto someone by choice.
No, the helm it was created by Hadar, and
is it the Helm of Hadar? Is that what it's called?
yeah.
So this is probably going to have to be someone we trust, perhaps even one of us.
But then we'd have to kill them.
You're correct.
Lady Sophina looks
I
right
don't
at
want to do
Jack.
that.
Huh?
Why should we do that? I don't want to kill one of us.
Well, all I need
Let's sacrifice
is a
an animal.
diamond about the size of your fist, and then it's all good.
What I'm saying is,
Using
I
that,
don't
can
think it
focus
can be
power
done by
on
an
some
animal.
bad
I think there needs to be a
fresh
strong
control.
force of will behind.
Oh, okay.
Wait, do they need to be brought back?
I think
like
my parents had some giant diamonds back at my place.
Oh, they did.
Pretty sure.
They need it now.
We used them as bookends.
All right.
There's also the possibility.
Read your 3 books. Oh, sorry,
They were
4
romance novels.
Oh, yeah, you were near.
And he learned all about adventuring from these robots.
What were one of them? The Goliath and Halfling or something like that? Goliath and Halfling.
She says it will be a difficult choice that we will have to make.
Do they
but
have?
we will have to find a way, but it's the only way.
Do they have to be alive, or can we just place it on a dead body?
No, I believe they have to have a mind as well.
Certain level of intelligence, maybe.
And also, perhaps, there's probably also that, in my experience dealing with Fae and devils, these are always a means to bring that essence in and possess that particular body. I don't think the person that will put that helm on will walk away becoming...
I have another solution to our issue that could kind of kill 2 birds with 1 stone, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
We could ask your name, one of your characters.
Orem. Or Dax.
Ordax. We could make the avatar. We could kill you. And then I could raise you from the dead as a new body. Using the raise dead spell.
Oh.
In a new body?
In the Fae, they have this reincarnation that just randomly assigns them.
Oh,
Correct.
that would be fun.
It's raised dead, yeah.
Yeah.
For us?
Raised Dead will randomly reassign
Is it?
their...
I thought it was Resurrection that randomly reassigned.
no, it's Raised Dead, yeah. All right.
So that could be a plan as well.
Yes.
If that would be something that you'd be agreeable to go through that kind of pain to regain a new life.
We have no.
But nothing worthwhile is done without.
I'm not sure that implicit trust on our part is wanted. We have struck a deal, and so we are bound by contract, but nothing outside of that.
Sure. Yeah.
We do not know our new Mind Flayer friend
Not raised dead.
at all.
What is it?
Raised Dead just brings him back to life.
Is it Resurrection?
It's Resurrection. Because that was the spell that I rolled on the Wild Magic table last time.
Okay.
But that's a 7th level spell, which I don't have access to. Then.
Can
But
you
that's
cast
a
the
7th.
rules.
No, that's a 7th level spell instead of a 9th, because True Polymorph was the only other option.
Yeah.
Do you have Divine Intervention?
I do have Divine Intervention.
That
but
might be an avenue to a 7th level spell.
Sure.
I don't know. I'll look to Lady Servana and be like, don't you have the power to change him now?
I do not.
No.
I thought you were a dragon.
Dragons are not gods.
Yes, exactly.
Well, not all dragon. But some are, but not this one.
Jeez, make her feel bad.
It's true. Dragons are not gods. All right.
You can understand the
closest thing to my
apprehension
god.
of just
At this point, it's the only option that we have, though.
Is finding the helmet. I
Exactly.
mean,
I-
exactly
I'm not-
what we do with it is less important at
correct.
this stage.
The issue I'm saying is I'm not sure that we want to just hand the helmet over to our new untested friend.
Sure. But putting it on doesn't sound like handing it over. It
Perhaps-
sounds more like caging the Manzicorian's brain. I don't know.
Perhaps you could watch him and see
Yeah.
what his true intentions are.
Perhaps.
All right. Ordax, what do you know about...
I'd like to loot
Where the
Lady
helmet is
Sylvanas. No, I'm just kidding.
I would love to see you fail that check.
No, I'm just saying we defeated her. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
That'd be hilarious.
I do know the helm to be not on this plane, and we would need to find travel to it. As a group, I am willing to lead or follow as long as I am able to travel with the group to guide through perils and dangers on the journey.
Where are we going?
As I said, it is not on this plane.
What plane is it on?
I was not given that.
What plane is it on?
Hador, it was hidden away after it was last used. And...
Wait, hold on. It's been used for this exact same thing before. So someone else tried to kill the Leviathan,
The Shadow Leviathan, yes.
and they failed.
That's what Lady Sylvana read about in her studies.
Maybe they didn't fail.
And
Maybe they trapped him in Gehenna.
So
the
are
last,
we actually
the last
going
time
to be
it was
able to
used
do this? Is my
was-
question.
The last
we
time
chain
it
him
was
down.
the last time it was used, Manzicorian was growing too much in power, and priests of Hadar created it in order to send him off, which they were successful in doing, and then hid the helm away.
So are we sure that we're going to be able to
That
kill Manzicorian?
account was written by our Mr. Ordax, and as such, he is the only one who knows where it was taken.
Okay, so I'll be talking to you, but DM can answer. How do we know that this will actually be able to kill it if they've already tried? It sounds like they tried and failed, and then they just sent it away.
It gives him a physical body, but it's so that's what you know about it. It gives him a physical body, but it doesn't neuter him. It doesn't make him powerless.
Much learning comes through the failure of others, and knowing what did not work last time gives us the edge to try something else, potentially not killing the god, but simply banishing or trapping to remove him from power, maybe.
But that's what they did last time, and look at what happens. He'll just come
Hundreds
back.
of years ago.
And hold on.
I was
we've
alive
committed to killing
thousands of
him.
years ago.
We've committed to that already. We're gonna kill him.
Sam sees this as it. They literally tried to kill the thing before, and then they failed.
I thought they just banished him before. Or
Well,
were they
they're-
trying to kill him?
Well, they're
they failed.
talking-
They tried to kill him.
What
You know,
Ordax
they
would
failed.
know is that
That's
they-
where I'm seeing is that
they did try
tried.
to kill him. He was too powerful for them at the time, and the best they could do was to banish him to Gehenna. But Ordax will also know that was, I don't know, 1,000 years ago.
I am.
So we're thinking that we can do it because he's weaker now. Is that why?
Or you guys are more capable than the priests that we're trying to.
Oh, I mean,
to do it
priests are
before.
kind of weak.
I give a motivational speech.
Sometimes.
I'm going to
Yeah.
say.
We got a bard over here.
Especially when
I
their
just
god
motioned
is,
to Eddie
when their
that
god
I'll
is
be-
crap. And
I'll
you
motion
got
to Lady
the right
Salana.
god, and mine is the best.
I'll be back in a moment.
Okay.
Tell me more about this.
I'm going to go find this
Well, it's like-
Gith shaman.
Okay.
Have a serious
And,
discussion.
see, if you have a moment, I have a question I think is appropriate
Start
here.
first.
Like
Um,
5 of them? 6.
why was Ortak bound? Is it only because he was a mind flayer?
We do not. We are sworn to kill all mind flayers. He turned on his kind and gave up a hive of them in exchange for us sparing his life. But his life, of course, which we honored, but of course we could not let him go free.
So you're willing to let him go free now?
Because we're going to turn him into something else.
If there is
But
an
if we
answer
let him
to,
free now, he could just escape.
we will send our best with them. And she gestures at this really buff-looking Githyanki.
Jack's gonna walk
like-
over like
He's like- He's like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
It's like Jack or Arnold Schwarzenegger.
He's got like,
versus,
and he's got like
Jack
sucker
Schwarzenegger.
scars all over his shoulder and
exactly.
stuff, and big scar across his face. He's obviously fought with a bunch of mind flayers before.
Jack's gonna look him up and down and just like nod his head. I'm good. Let's go.
He's got sucker scars
Yeah.
on his face.
He's got like
right?
sucker scars on his face and stuff like that, and he's got like a necklace that has like a
Little shrunken,
little shrunken tentacle.
little calamaris.
Yeah.
All right, I'm ready. Let's do this.
And,
This sounds fun.
I just say, so.
And as he approaches, you maybe see the first hint of emotion at all from Ordax, and it's this like scowl of disapproval, but this slight like appreciation and sign of respect as well.
See, but you have found for him to be trustworthy.
He kept his word, and that is why he still lives.
I mean, he wants to kill his
The
kind.
enemy of
so-
my enemy is my friend.
Yeah, exactly. I say we do it.
I read that somewhere.
I
haven't.
I also
I've heard that somewhere.
I also think, just to be clear, I also think we should do it. However, I just want to know all the angles before going in.
Fair enough.
All I know is that whenever we try to plan stuff, it usually doesn't go according to plan.
No, but we always come out when we plan.
Okay, yeah, I guess that's fair. Other than maybe a few of us are a little worse than for wear. I do remember being bit by a Wendigo.
All right.
A
If
little
you,
bit ago.
yeah, that's right. If you guys are ready to go, though,
Yeah.
the shaman
still
will
blaming
open up
me
a
for
portal after hearing from
Definitely.
Ordax
It's like 2 days ago.
where to go. The shaman furrows her brow, and then a group of them come together and open up a portal
To where?
to a glowing gate. And as you step through, you find yourself in an ancient temple of Hadar.
Okay.
Death ward.
Death.
It's on point. I mean, it is the.
As you enter, the first thing that happens right off the bat, you enter into this. You come in through this hallway, and or to actually lead them in with Arnold Yonkinator.
That's his name now. You don't
Has to be.
And you come into this entranceway. You see in here there are two wooden. So there's stairs that lead up to two wooden doors and one large metal door over here. As you come in and open these front doors, though, this door over here to the side opens up, and a tattooed priest steps out and then cries out in alarm and immediately comes leaping out at you, and then
Oh.
3 others follow.
Reaction, can I try to shoot him?
We can roll for initiative.
Okay.
I take it we're not invited to be here.
Yeah. That's what I'm guessing.
19, nice.
Ooh, nice.
18 for me.
23.
I got a 21 on initiative.
Oh, nice. Okay, they're going on a 12.
That may have been the highest I've ever gotten on initiative in this game. Like in this campaign.
Oh.
That's good stuff. Then.
I think I'm going to try to make friends with these guys.
Well, the only way Huckles knows how. Or blasting.
Yeah.
Or blasting. All right, so 4 of them come rushing out. And who's got higher than 12?
18.
23.
Okay.
Can I hold my initiative to go last?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
All right. Okay.
I got 28.
28, I think was the highest, and then
21.
21.
23.
Oh, 23, 18,
Mm-hmm.
21. Okay. All right, Sam. Jack's up.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot at the one that jumped. I don't know which one.
Arnold Githyankenator has a 13.
I don't have my weapon drawn yet, so I'm just gonna Eldritch Blast him. I'm guessing one of those hit with a. I'm guessing a 10 does not hit. Right?
Nope.
Okay, alright. So the other one is a 16 plus 8, so 24.
Yeah.
Are these all humans?
They are humanoid.
But they're not necessarily human.
They look a little off, but you could call them human.
8 points of damage, and then I'll draw my rapier. And
How is it lit?
There are torches on sconces in this room.
where is the one jumping?
He's gonna leap like right off of here. Like
Okay,
that.
so he's going like right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he's like on the ledge right here, leaping
Right.
down.
So kind of seeing that, I think I'll.
And as he's jumping into the air, you see the tattoos on his arms start to glow.
Ooh.
All right. 8 points of damage. I don't know if you got that.
Okay, got it.
And then I'll move right there.
Okay.
That'll be what I'll do.
8. All right, Eddie.
Eddie is going to look at the number of people here, and he's just going to throw out his handful
Are you a
of
half elf?
lucky charms and cast spirit guardians that start to swirl around him
Okay.
in the form of horseshoes, diamonds, purple blooms.
My mother
Four-leaf
was an elf
clovers.
maiden.
4-leaf clovers, and then Eddie's going to move forward. Or is this just a dais that we're up on, 5 feet?
You're down below. Like, okay, so
So they're jumping out. I mean, what's the height difference between this point and this point?
it's like in between 8 and 10 feet.
Okay, so I'm gonna go up the stairs then,
So
because
9
those
feet.
guys are jumping off. So,
So 9 feet.
that comes between it.
No, we only do
Let me
5
do
and 10. Eric.
Hang on, let me bring up a calculator.
Leave it to the Illithid to be precise.
and then it's a 15-foot radius, I believe.
Okay.
So I'm
Yeah,
gonna
and all
go-
those
it's my
guys?
green.
Yeah.
I believe so. Hang on.
They should have to make a save.
All of them should have to make a save against.
What
the
type
spirit
of damage is it?
It is
I think you can choose either radiant or
3d8
necrotic.
radiant.
Radiant damage. Okay, great.
I think it's radiant or poison, right?
And what's the
Radiant or
save?
necrotic, I believe, are the two options.
What does radiant tell me? Oh, radiant or necrotic. But yeah, I will go radiant for sure.
Okay.
Always,
What's the save DC?
It is a 16 wisdom.
Okay, 2 of them miss it.
Okay, and they take 3d8 or half as much. I want to say.
Okay.
So 6, 7, 8.
Okay.
Man, we're rolling 8.
What?
Uh-huh.
I get all the cool instruments.
Why are we looking at concertinas?
Because I have one.
And their movement is now halved.
Okay.
It's a wondrous item.
And that is
You can't go
my,
shopping at Githyanki Land.
No, I got this one at the very beginning. It was a gift from my mother.
I love how you choose like the most obnoxious like musical instrument.
I legit like that. That is canned. I did not make it up.
That's awesome.
I like looked it up. I'm like, oh, here's something that does something cool.
I shouldn't say the most obnoxious. They're actually really nice instruments if you know how to play them.
Yes,
If you don't, they're very obnoxious.
I'm amazing at them. What are you talking
and
about?
that's all.
Inside check.
You really just need to listen. I play them all the time.
So 8 to 2 of them and 4 to 2 of them. Got it. All
Jack
right.
doesn't know how they're
Sabrina.
supposed to sound.
I'm gonna douse all the lights in the room with thaumaturgy.
Oh, sorry. Hang on. Okay. At the end of Jack's turn, I need to go back because these guys do have reactions. So the guy that Jack hit gets to make a move
Okay.
up to her speed. So she's just
So that's before
gonna
he
jump
did
down.
it.
Yeah,
so.
but I'll have him still end up in the radius, so
Hmm.
that we don't have to undo any of that stuff. And his fist glowing with this green, the tattoo on his fist starts to grow green, and he just strikes you. And his fist doesn't make contact, but this like green energy around it does.
Counter
what's your?
roll?
It's a tattooed strike. It's an innate
Okay.
thing. These are an interesting thing that I adapted. I love looking through finding stuff, and this is off of a thing called Prisoner 13, which comes
that book.
from Keys from the Golden Vault.
Yep.
I've been reading through that, and this is a fun little. They just have tattoos, and they're immune to psionics and psychic stuff, and so it makes sense that they would.
It makes sense as to why they were the one that would
Exactly. It makes
live.
like I went looking for people immune to that, to who would be protecting this. And
All right.
so that's where these guys come from.
Do I need to make a save? Or?
No, it's just an attack. It's a 23 to hit.
Yeah, that hits with a 19. Let me.
Wait, he got to strike.
He gets to make a one strike attack or river tattoo
I'm trying to decide.
Before his turn.
as a reaction.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna reaction.
They are always ready.
I'm gonna reaction cast shield, so it's up to a 24, so he misses.
All right. You can feel the force from this energy, and then at the end of Eddie's turn, the one closest to Eddie is. Oh, never mind. It's not like dispel magic. It ends grappled and restrained effects on themselves. This one's a she, and she will try and do the same thing, but try and kick you. And gets a. Misses. She rolled a 1.
Oh, yeah. That's
And
what you get for kicking.
Yeah.
Don't kick.
Don't kick.
No
It's
kicking.
never a
around.
good strategy.
No. Well, low kicks below the waist. That's if you're untrained.
Yep.
And you're
All
trying
right.
to get away.
It's Zafrina's turn. Sorry. Go ahead.
We use thaumaturgy and kill all the lights in the room.
Okay.
I know most of our party has dark vision.
Sabrina! It's dark in here!
You have lucky charms. You should be
Yeah,
fine.
you're glowing. You're good.
Now I'm going to wait and observe
Okay. I'll yield back. Eddie, deal with it.
and see if the lights were just
raised by
if they needed the light or if they were just there for.
I should probably have
Kicks and
dark
kicks.
vision. I'm pretty sure I can have
I'm pretty sure you can.
The
as a spell.
you see a glowing. Oh, they're all slowed, or they have half movement.
Half movement.
half movement. Yeah.
Inside the radius. I can't actually see a radius.
You
can?
see
Look.
one glow
I
as
can't
it.
but
Let me see if I can.
These tattoos light up,
it could just be.
and it leaps down onto the floor, on the level that you're at.
Okay.
Is it my turn?
Yes.
As the lights snuff out, those with dark vision can see me pulling out my concertina. Is that what it's called? Concertina.
Yeah.
It's been sitting collapsed on my belt, and I pull it out with a flourish.
A concertina, for anybody wondering, is the small hexagonal accordions that you might see like playing alongside a dancing monkey.
Yep, that's it. That's
Okay.
it. I pull it out. It gives me a +2 bonus to saving throws
Okay.
for my spells, my bard spells,
All right.
which is amazing.
I don't
Increases your
see it.
DC
Once
by
you can
2?
see it.
Cool.
So I pull it out, and as an action, I use it to cast Otto's Irresistible Dance.
No.
And now they're all the dancing monkeys.
Uncle Zilla, irresistible, or your mother's name. It could be her
What did we
irresistible.
decide your mother's name was?
I can't remember.
Oh,
what
that's
her name
true.
I
was.
know we put it.
It's that we named the boat after her.
Oh, that's right.
Lady Allendale.
Allendale, something like that.
Alendl.
Okay.
not a
They
linguist.
is it a s- they?
It's a save.
It's a save.
It's a Wisdom saving throw of 19, so now it's a 21.
Okay.
Oh wow, good luck with that,
For the
minions.
21.
And what's
Oh,
the
but they might
what's the
have-
range? Is it one creature? Or is it
Let's see. Choose one creature that you can see within range.
okay? There's the one
And
that's
it's
closest
30
to you, or there's a.
We're gonna choose.
Not really any.
I think I'll choose the one farthest from me. Can I do
The one that's way up here
5,
by
10,
8?
15, 20, 25. It might be too far.
Yeah.
Is it close enough? 30 feet?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
right.
All right. I'm gonna choose the one that's far away.
Okay.
I want them close to me. I want to kill them all.
All right. So it's a will save.
Yeah. 21. Wisdom.
Spiritual weapon.
Spiritual weapons, amazing.
They do not
I
start
didn't put it on
dancing.
the list.
No!
Take it.
Unfortunately.
They
I
saved
play
a
harder.
21.
Good.
They saved a 21.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, they may be immune to charm.
Oh. Okay.
That's fair.
Right.
And then as a bonus action, I'm going to give a bardic inspiration to who's up on the stairs.
Eddie.
I
In
give
the
bardic
dark.
inspiration to Eddie in the dark.
Thanks, Huggles. It's dark up here, dude.
How come I can
Just
see?
start swinging, man.
I think you may
It's weird
have.
that my other screen can't see your aura.
Yeah, I can't
It
either.
has, I believe, it has something to do with the DM settings on my token. So you'd have to go in. You would have to go in as the DM and try to tell everybody they can see my auras. It's
Okay.
stupid.
But as long as Eddie
I
can see
hate
it,
Yeah,
and
as
you
long
can
as
see
you
it,
can
that's,
see it.
I can see it. Yeah.
that's the
Well,
most
and the
important.
people, I don't know if the stream could see it. I would hope
They can't.
They can't.
That's the annoying part. Is they can't.
Oh, okay.
So.
It's right where I'm at. That's the edge.
Oh, got it.
You got it
see
on.
it. See it. Save
Yeah,
settings.
it's
There
one
we
of the
go.
most.
There you go.
Okay. There's Eddie's aura. All right. They will attack.
Okay, so any of them starting their turn in the aura have to save against the Lucky Charms again.
Okay, so we've got 3 of them in the aura still, and they need a 17.
Yes, if they, the first time they enter or if they start their turn.
Okay, 2 of them
It's
fail
a
again.
16?
16. Yeah, 2 of them still
And
fail.
it is a 17 points of damage this
Oh,
time.
jeez.
Yeah.
Okay, that's better.
That last one was crap.
This one that's in front of Jack goes down.
Nice. Well, you did a bunch of damage to him, too.
Only 8. But, yeah.
Okay.
While this is happening, I'm going to be kind of watching the Mind Flayer because I still don't trust him.
Okay. He hasn't. He's still standing there.
He hasn't done anything yet.
All right, Eddie. These 2 will attack you.
Sure they will. They have advantage. Because I'm blind.
Because you can't see.
I can't see.
It's also, what's it called?
They're not flanking. And Ryan doesn't play flanking usually.
Your spirit
Yeah, I don't
guardians
play
doesn't give off light.
I don't think so.
No, I don't think it glows.
I mean, if it does, it's a main function.
Eddie,
Yeah,
they're just
no.
going to try and pummel you. One of them hits. The other one rolled like a 2, so it probably doesn't hit.
A 20 is my AC.
Okay, then that's yeah. They got a 24.
Okay, yeah, that's a
So
hit.
it's 12 force damage,
Okay.
and the other one, right here, sets off a firestorm.
Oh.
So you see this one over here. It tattoos all over its chest and going back to its back, light up red. and then this firestorm erupts right here, and it's 20 feet. It's a 20-foot radius, and it's a DC 15 dexterity saving throw. For
Not
everybody.
counterable.
It's a fire. It's a tattoo thing.
Okay.
Yeah, on this one.
DC 15 Dex.
Yep.
Mind that.
Okay.
It's 20 feet,
20.
5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, you're there.
I got a
So everybody, basically
22.
everybody but Eddie needs to make a dex save.
I took half, and then I'll take half of that again because I'm resistant to fire.
It's a good thing Eddie doesn't have to take the dex save. He doesn't know what's going
On
on.
a successful save, you take
Just start swinging.
half of 13 is all.
What was the DC?
It's 13, so I said.
So do you want me to take
I failed.
7 then?
Yeah, take 7. How did I just... Oh, jeez. Back.
How much do you take if you
13,
fail?
and you're knocked prone.
13 if you
Fail.
Okay.
Oh,
And I'm-
so
Oh,
if
it's a
you,
DC 15 saving throw. Sorry.
oh, so half of 13 is 7, and then I'm resistant, so I would take half of 7, so I only take like 3 damage.
Yeah. Yep.
How much if you half it? Sorry.
7.
7. Okay.
6, actually.
6.
It's 6. Okay.
Yeah, this is rounded down.
And then how did Ornex do?
I succeeded, so
Okay.
I took 6.
Okay. And Gith guy also succeeds. Okay.
Is it a persistent raining fire?
No, it's just a...
It's just a weak fireball?
Yeah.
Immolation.
Weak. As I take
After that flashes,
Okay.
I'll go, good job, Safrina!
13 damage.
Turn the lights back on, though!
So you can see everything for a moment.
For 1 second, I thought it was Safrina that blew it off.
All right, and then it's Ordax. Do you want to wait till after Arnold goes, or
Yes.
okay? He is going to rage and charge at this guy and strike him with a big spear that he has.
Ooh, nice. Oh, that'd be kind of cool.
What's that?
I see the
Battle
Yeah,
Ranger
sorry.
with a spear. I like
Oh,
it.
yeah.
All of a sudden, it's like catching my brains. Make the create.
Or, well, I think spears
This
also,
is
you can use the
this is
Polar
the-
Master feat with a spear.
the dude. I think this is
my
the
protector.
yeah, this is the beefy guy,
Okay.
Yeah, it's a fun one.
Arnold.
Okay, you see him miss, and the other guy reacts back and hits him with a glowing punch that catches him in the gut, and actually, kind of seems to stun him because it's force damage. So it doesn't stun him, but knocks the wind out of him. Whew. Much stronger than than he thought it was going to be. All right, Ordax.
Okay, so I want to move. I'm going to move down the map 15 feet.
Okay.
And I have a dagger. I'm actually going to throw at the guy that just punched my protector.
Okay.
Or my guardian. My
Your captor.
jailer.
guard. My jailer.
Your
Yeah.
Bondsman. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
So,
rolls are reversed today, dude.
that's going to be an 18 to hit.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
He's a 17.
6 damage.
Okay. On that, that guy already reacted. This guy hasn't done a reaction at the end of somebody's turn yet this round. He's going to leap down and help his friend out. And he can move 15. Is it always half his movement for as long as he's in there, or?
Spirit Guardian says.
For as long as he's inside of Spirit's Guardians, he can only move half his movement.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
All right.
says if you are going
Yeah, he can't get out of it, so he'll just do that, and he'll try and
Yeah,
burst
an affected creature's speed, so they have to have been affected by it in the area. Yeah, is
So if
half.
they saved, then they wouldn't be affected by it.
Ooh. Okay, he got a crit.
Yeah, that's fine. He can crit the NPC.
He can crit the NPC.
Crewman number 6.
Are you kidding me? NPC is my favorite right there.
So the kick works this time as he lands on him, big axe kick, and does 24 damage on that one.
He's a
Okay.
barbarian, though.
Yeah. So it'll get reduced.
prevent most health out of it.
I can do something this
That's too bad.
after this
Whoa,
fight.
Wait, I'm like, you
What?
down?
Sorry. Nope.
This is a crappy barbarian.
I was trying to see if divide would work in this little thing, but just plus and minus works. So. Okay. Okay. And it is back to the top, which is Jack.
All right, I'm gonna do what rogues do and run away. I'm just kidding. I'm gonna go to right here and sneak attack this guy.
All right.
Let's see. Okay. Let's see. 23 hit.
Yes.
Okay. Only 19 points of damage.
Okay. That kills that guy.
Yeah, it does.
All right, Eddie.
Sure.
It's so dark.
Yes, I can't see anything. So
You know that you've seen flashes though, like a strobe light.
Yeah. the problem is that he's got pretty limited things to do when he can't see stuff. So let me check this really quick. I think that might be the only thing I can really do.
As long as you stay where you are, you'll do persistent damage.
All right, here we go. Yeah, no, I am going to stay here because I don't know that who's gotten out of my aura or not, and I'm just going to do Toll the Dead on the guy in front of me because it does not say Toll the Dead needs to. It's just a. You
It's a
point
sound.
at a creature you can see within range, so I know he's right there.
Okay.
Point at it.
All right.
And so he needs to make a what is it? A will saving throw.
You
Oh,
put your
geez.
other hand on your hip too while you blow.
He got a
Assassin.
13 plus.
Question is how did he
2,
put his
15.
hand on his
16
head?
is
Like
the save,
this,
so he
or-
takes.
Exactly.
Let's see. If the target missing any of its hit points, so he is right. He got hit
Yeah,
already.
he's got hit already.
So he takes a D12 or no 2D12 because
Okay.
I'm above 5th level.
Nice. It's real good.
7.
Okay, that doesn't take him down.
Dang it. Okay.
Safrina.
That's all I got.
Good try.
On the one on
That's a
Eddie,
cantrip though, right?
actually let me double
He is
check.
going to punch you back though, Eddie. He
Okay.
hasn't taken his reaction yet.
Oh, he's got a reaction.
That's
Hitting.
their move and attack reaction, yeah.
Oh,
Cool.
But he rolled a 6, so
Oh, this one.
it's a 12 total.
Hiding behind my shield.
Okay.
Okay.
Your Mesa you've never used.
I won't. I thought maybe I'd do a reaction against that guy. I was like, nah.
I'm gonna do
1d6
frostbite
minus
on the
1.
guy in front of Eddie.
No.
Yeah.
I could do 0.
He needs to make a Constitution saving throw,
Oh, you hit me, but it didn't hurt.
and if he fails, he takes a D6 damage, and he has disadvantage on his next attack.
Okay, Constitution.
Yeah, Constitution saving throw DC 17.
Give him life back.
That is a 14.
Okay,
Okay,
so he takes
Mace of Healing.
he takes 3 damage and has disadvantage on his next attack.
is that this guy here?
The one in front of Eddie,
The one in front of Eddie. How much damage total?
just 3,
Oh, okay, he's still up still.
but he has disadvantage on his next attack.
Disadvantage.
Okay,
got it.
cool. He just needs to start his turn and he'll get whopped again by my lucky charms.
Okay. Huggles. Stand up.
Yes. It's my turn. And I am going to blast him. I'm going to blast both of them.
Oh, okay.
One each. I like.
One each, yep. So I'm going to Eldritch Blast.
Is it level 11 you get another thing?
3?
I don't know.
5th level's 2.
Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Oh, not rolling that one even though it was good.
And then
I'm rolling.
4 moves at 17.
First one is 19.
Yep. 17 is the hit there.
Second one is nat 20.
Yeah, okay. Which one are you hitting first?
I'm going to hit the weaker one
Nope.
first.
Which you gotta tell me. You tell me if you were paying attention.
Yeah, no, I'm going to hit the one that was fighting Eddie first,
All right.
actually. That's where I was going anyway.
Or the
No, nat 20's going on the other
Second
one. Yeah.
Okay. What's the damage?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that part.
That's usually
it doesn't
the best
matter
part.
damage.
It's probably like
Damage doesn't
2d10 or
matter.
something like that.
It's 1d10 each.
Oh.
So the second one.
Oh, that's right, because you get more barrages.
Yeah.
Yeah. First one is 10.
Firebolts.
All right, that finally takes that one down.
Second one is 7.
Times 2
Times
because
two?
you crit.
Oh yeah, times 2.
14.
Thank you, Safrina.
Okay.
I just say,
Thank you, Safrina.
I just say, anytime, Eddie.
It's still dark.
And once the one by Eddie is
Yeah, it's gone.
dead,
Okay.
I'll turn the lights back on.
Okay. All right. And what do you do, Zafrina? No, you already went.
Yeah, I just turned the...
Yeah. He will attack Arnold again. Twice.
Oh, 14 didn't kill him?
No, he's only taken 4 so far.
Yeah, I haven't hit him yet.
Okay, I'm just using Google for whatever, but like he just rolled another 20. Like,
Oh, wow.
I never get good 20s on automatic
So
stuff.
my digital dice are.
You want some? I suggest these ones.
These are the ones I don't like to use.
So that's another 12 for him.
Does he look pretty beat up or just a little
All
winded?
He's
the
looking a
20s
little
are
beat
also
up.
ones.
And then
There's 19 ones.
let's do this. You sense another mind in here, Ordax.
Okay.
You sense another mind over to the side. What do you do in reaction to that? I'll give you a
Over
reaction
to like the door they came out of.
here. No, the door behind you, got on the other side of the
Ooh,
room.
flanking us.
Yeah,
I sense another mind, and you said that was a metal door.
yeah.
With that, I am going to turn because I've thrown my only dagger, so I'm going to turn and cast detect thoughts.
Okay.
So
It. Okay. It works. You sense.
Did I leave the iron on? Is that what it says?
Is there a saving throw?
yeah, wisdom.
It depends. You can detect surface thoughts without a saving throw, but if you want to
So
deal
I
deeper,
would probe deeper,
Okay.
just automatically go in. So it would be a wisdom save. And that's going to be proficiency plus intelligence, right? So that's going to be a 19.
Okay. You sense something like a deep gloom, and in fact, you find like this. As you enter the mind, you see like you're standing in front of this fortress that seems to have all of this creature's memories like locked inside of it. But you can tell that it's it wants you dead specifically.
I would immediately yell out at the top of my lungs, "Who do you serve?"
Okay. A slot opens up in front of the in that door, like an eye slit or whatever, and this dark steel dagger comes whipping out of it at you, and Arnold is going to jump in over and like push you to the side, and he's going to get hit by it. He was down to 1 hit point, so.
But he was so buff.
2 net 20s.
we have healing.
It is
I
true.
mean,
He
we
gets
can get him
stabbed
back
with
up.
his dagger and then falls over. And then you all see the dagger return back, like fly back out and return back, and then the thing slams shut again.
So with detect thoughts, any spoken word kind of guides the thoughts of the creature.
Okay.
So it would kind of automatically start thinking about my question. Does it answer it in its mind at all?
It says that
Like, it doesn't necessarily have to respond to me, but
Okay.
do I get like a glimpse of maybe
Yeah.
who it serves?
You see the Raven Queen standing on this fortress.
Well, okay.
The Raven Queen is the god of death and memory.
She sounds nice.
She can be.
Yeah, it all depends on whether or not she feels like it's time for you to transition. If she wants you to transition, that's not a good thing. Well, I guess it could be.
All right.
It just means your mortal tale is over.
So Arnold goes down. You guys can hear me. They're fine. But what do you do about this guy?
Well, I'm gonna kill him whenever it's my turn.
Yeah, I don't know
It's
where we are.
Ordak's turn now.
Ordak.
I
Well, that was part of because you did detect thoughts, right? Was
yeah.
that part of your turn? Or?
Yeah. I don't have a dagger left. It's currently still in him. And so I'm going to say that was my turn with the
Okay.
detect thoughts.
Okay. All right.
So that would go back to Jack
Eddie,
then?
or Jack's first up.
Yeah, I'll just sneak attack.
Okay. Is your spirit guardians? Does it care that Jack is a friend of yours?
It's enemies only.
Okay.
I'll double check, but I'm 99.
Is there a friendly
I'm
fire
pretty sure
component
it's-
to that?
I don't
Yes,
think there's
yeah.
any friendly fire component to.
Yeah, they flew around you.
20 hits, right?
Yes.
There shouldn't be.
You can designate any number of creatures you can see to be unaffected by it. So
Okay.
if I couldn't see, it would be a problem.
But I turned the lights back on.
Yeah. Sorry, I don't know where they're going. And it's dark.
18 points of damage.
But we learned
Oh,
they have
okay.
dark vision.
Yeah, that takes him down.
And we all saw the dagger thing happen, right?
Yeah.
Well,
yes.
every-
The lights
yeah,
are back.
so- Yeah.
Immediately, Eddie will cast a healing word because he does go next, and that will to revive our little companion there.
If we're still in combat, I would head straight for the door.
Okay.
The highball
he
door?
regains
Where the dagger
5
came
hit
from.
points.
What's everybody else doing?
I'm right behind Jack.
Okay.
I am going to move
I'm
And with
going
my
to.
bonus, I can get there within my turn. So,
here.
and I'm definitely not standing in front of.
And
where
the healing word
dagger
is
came
just
from.
rise.
Okay.
And I'm going to ready Blade Ward.
Okay.
Jack's going first towards the door. I'm going to, as a bonus action, use telepathic speech and warn you, do not go closer. There's pure evil behind that door.
Can I speak back?
Yeah?
I feel like
What
that's.
do you mean pure evil?
There is death and the servants of the Queen of Death. That dagger was meant to bring us towards them. That is not where we are going for the helm.
But they killed one of our allies, or tried.
No,
to.
he's fine.
They tried. you can't hear this. They tried to kill one of
But
our
don't we
allies.
want that dagger? Seems like you could use that dagger. You only have one.
If the door stays shut, I won't continue.
Okay. Rodax, where do you go?
But I'm getting ready to attack.
While I'm speaking telepathically, the rest of the group doesn't know it's going on. I'm just going to walk over and grab my dagger from that
Okay.
body.
Rodax, according to what you believe, the helm is going to be down to the south of where you are on this map.
So the one door we haven't had anything
Yeah.
come out.
And carefully. Well, do you give that information to us? That it's down to the south? No? Okay. Then I'll just wait, because I don't know what we're doing or where we're going.
Okay.
Well, you guys would see Jack's definitely avoiding the slit that the dagger came from.
Sure. Like on the side of it. All right. Eddie
Right down
and
that
and
He's wise.
Huggles, what are you guys doing?
Oh well, I healed up.
You healed that guy.
Yeah,
Are you
what's
moving?
what's his name? And then I am.
I need to know where you're at in the
Arnold.
room.
I'm gonna.
I actually probably haven't moved at all because I just did the healing word and am kind of waiting to see what happens.
All right.
Let's see.
If I do have the time, Eddie intended to disguise himself as one of the priests of his Hadar with disguise self.
Oh, okay.
I think I'll give a motivational speech,
Okay.
and everyone gets 10 hit points.
Where are you gonna
Temporary or
Temporary hit points.
Go to? You gonna stay where you're at? Or
Oh,
are you gonna?
let's see. Oh, I had come over here. Whoops.
Yeah, because you said you followed Jack.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're up there. Got it. All right. The steel door slowly opens.
Ha, my motivational speech worked.
Do I see anything?
Inside the room is you see a well inside.
Is that where the helm is? That's what Eddie says. Is that where the helm is? Is it in that well?
But I don't see any people inside.
No. There, I'll reveal it there.
I would.
But that's the one.
Yeah.
I don't know.
If you asked,
Yeah.
when you asked that, you would see me start walking towards the south door.
Oh, okay.
Is that a yes?
This way? Are we just gonna leave the guy that tried to kill everybody, or kill one of us?
I mean,
Behind our backs, like that's dangerous.
well, yeah, but we're just gonna leave here.
Is there a
as soon
way
as we
I
can.
can't? Yeah.
Oh,
So I would have to
Different
walk
plane of
up.
Existence, right?
Watching the door.
What's that?
We're on a different plane of existence.
Yeah.
Currently. Yeah.
How did I see that the door locked? Was it from the inside or from the outside?
Yeah, from the inside, and it opens to the inside.
I will move down to where
Yeah,
Ordak
I'm gonna
is.
follow Ordak.
Very careful as I cross, past the door.
You're gonna walk past the door.
I mean, I don't really have a lot of. I mean, I'm gonna walk behind Jack, and then I'll poke my head out, and if everything looks clear, then yeah, I guess I'll walk past and down into here.
Okay. As you step across this door, you guys, you get blasted with a psychic beam.
That's why I hadn't moved yet.
Psychic.
Oh, I lost the page. Dang it.
Someone's gonna save. That'll be.
We'll just call it. I'm gonna wing it. So make a will save of a 17.
Done.
Okay. Take half of. $11, so 5 psychic damage, and you are not knocked prone or anything.
Do I see this attack?
No, because it's psychic. You see Zafrina wince.
Yeah, I see. There's something definitely in that. Just attacked me, and I continue to move down this way near.
So we're just avoid. Okay.
Okay. Ordax, where are you going?
I'm gonna stand at the door. Do I get any sense that Zafrina was just hit with something?
Well, I said I was. I just said I was attacked.
You're more in tune with psychic things, so probably.
I would encourage the group, take the long way, walk around, and join us down here. This is where we're going.
All right. Hearing that, I'm gonna actually go and loot the bodies that we killed.
I'm gonna insight.
That's the real long way for Jack. So
And I'll help Jack with that.
you said the long way.
So 19 on insight. I'm just trying to
Here.
tell if he's out.
It's up to you. Do you trust him?
No, Zafrina doesn't trust anybody at this point.
So
I
then,
don't know if you want to.
then you don't trust him.
Okay.
I mean, it'd be up to Eric.
I'm just trying to determine if he's
if that
if he's being truthful.
I don't know if he is or not.
You give me the direction.
I don't know if he thinks he is or not. I guess that's the question.
Sure.
If you get anything from the inside, it's that I'm just as frustrated as I am with this whole situation.
Okay. It's good enough for now. Before we, is that door open?
Yes.
Okay.
So
Before we move-
so Ordax opens the door.
Before we move in, I'm gonna take out my magic item I got from the Vault of Forge or Form.
Nice.
Put you guys back.
My
over
trap
here for a
detecting
second.
chicken,
All right.
and I'll set it down and walk it forward.
Oh gosh. It walks in and you see it start to like peck around at the ground. And it's like constantly looking for worms and stuff. It moves around until it triggers a trap or is stopped by an obstacle that prevents me. It's like a little Roomba.
Yep.
All right, you see it hits a stone, and knives or blades come up from the floor, spikes come up from the floor, and then it resets, and the chicken is impaled
And destroyed.
and destroyed. On it.
Well,
Are you standing next to me
Yeah,
when you release the chicken? You hear a little chuckle. Just like a very like guttural, quiet.
Hang on, you guys are taking the long way around, so let's put you over here.
Oh, okay.
I'm taking a real long way around. I'm looting people.
Yeah, we're both. I'm assisting his looting.
He said take the long way around.
You guys find that they are not. They don't carry any weapons at all.
I
They
am
were
going to make a mental
using just their
note
tattoos.
of the
Never mind.
types of
Steal the
tattoos they have,
tattoos.
so that I can add them to my book later.
Okay, cool.
Chop off the arms.
Yeah, man. Skin grafts.
We will remake these tattoos.
All right, are you ready to go in, Eddie? What do you? I haven't asked Eddie what he's doing.
he was just
Actually-
kind of standing observing. He watches the trap go off, and then I will. He will cast Pass Without a Trace,
Okay.
and then say, well, "Let's move a little bit more quietly."
Before I get to the door, I want to peek my head into the door where the other guys came from and just see if there's what's in there.
It is like a barracks.
Okay.
They've got.
Do I
beds
see
and stuff.
anything worthwhile? Books? Shiny things?
Books. There's probably a bookshelf in there.
I'm going to go take all of them. I
Okay,
told
so you're
Lady
in here
Servando
looting.
that I would bring her books, and I forgot until we revisit
Okay.
it. So I'm grabbing all the books I see now. I don't know if she has them or not. I can't read.
All right, who's going in the room first?
Eddie will with the pat. Now that he has Pass Without a Trace, so meaning
Okay.
that he's moving half speed to move into the room.
Arnold will start coming up the stairs too.
And where was the trap that was triggered? Was it like in the middle of the room? Or one
Yeah,
end or
let's say it
another?
was like a stone kind of in the middle of the room. Let's say it's this one right there.
Okay.
Why are you glowing now, Eddie?
Pass
Because
without
I
trace.
Pass
Oh,
Without
Pass
Trace
Without
is a 30-foot.
Jeez. Okay.
Doesn't that work pretty good?
Yeah, that's good.
All right.
All right, Ordax, what are you doing?
I'm gonna watch the rest of the group. I'm particularly
Organized we are.
watching for the ignorant one.
The ignorant one.
Wait,
is
wait.
I was like, all right, I'm trying.
We're gonna have to flip a coin on that one.
I was going to say, like, I don't think any of us have intelligence. We all use that as our dump stick.
Yeah.
I think Jax is just the lowest.
You see Jack go into this room. He doesn't come out.
I would count that as a win
Okay.
and move forward into the room.
I will walk 2 paces behind Eddie.
Okay. As
It's a good thing
Ordax
I'm
comes into
really
the room,
beastie.
and just as you're about to enter, the door slams shut.
Oh,
I just say,
just the two of us
I just
in here
go,
now?
Just the two of us.
is it completely locked?
It is locked.
Are there any cracks, openings?
Is it dark in here? No, it's still-
It looks like there's some torches in there, so you
Right.
can't see. Okay. No, you can't see through the door on this one. All right, Ordax, what do you want to do? Start with
Being immediately behind, having walked in just after him,
That's what you get for calling me incompetent.
I am going to. I'm going to cast Arms of Hadar.
Okay. Let's
The loving arms of Hedda.
let you do that, and then we'll roll for initiative.
The only kind of arms I know.
Oh,
So that is going to be a strength saving throw.
on me?
It's an area of effect, so it's a 10-foot radius.
When you invoke the power of Hadar, the dark hunger, tendrils of dark energy erupt from you and batter all creatures within 10 feet of you. Each creature in that area must make a strength saving throw.
It's a good thing I'm not there.
Yeah. Okay. Here comes
I
the
would have
strength
attacked
saving
you
throw.
if you did that.
An 11, and I will immediately use my luck point to re-roll that.
What's the
Do you
save?
still have bardic inspiration?
I do not believe that I do.
Okay.
What's this door made out of?
This is thick wood.
What's the saving throw?
16.
19.
19?
Is a saving
Okay.
throw. So that's going to be 2d6.
Okay.
So it's going to be 3 necrotic damage.
3. Okay.
Oh, you are a big roller.
Yeah. Yep.
Hey, you hit with a dagger, so.
Yeah.
On a failed save, you take 2d6 necrotic damage,
Mm-hmm.
a possible 12, and can't take reactions
Okay.
until your next turn.
And is it my turn yet?
And then roll for initiative.
Roll for initiative.
Oh, yeah.
I love how
Can
we're
I
just,
roll on this? Because I would like
walking around
to act as well.
Yeah, absolutely. All you guys can roll for initiative too.
I got a 20.
Arnold's going to start
One.
running immediately towards the door.
16 is my AC.
16.
Or is my...
18.
18.
Really?
Yeah.
Sam,
That's
what's Jack got?
21.
21. And what's
One of the lower ones.
Arnold's got?
Let's see. I got 16.
Okay.
21 on my initiative as well.
Arnold also has a 16. Okay, 21s. So
I think I have a higher dex than you.
you guys are in different rooms, so it doesn't really matter quite yet.
That's
So
true.
we'll go with Sabrina. What do you do first?
Most minute meteors.
Okay.
And I blow the door open.
Just start.
I've never trusted him since the beginning. So as soon as this happens, I'm like, I don't care what's going on. I'm getting the door open.
Okay. What's the damage on that?
It's 2 meteors immediately. Ooh. So that is 10. It's 21 damage.
21.
AoE. So
Blast.
yeah, it's once a meteor reaches its destination or impact, explodes against a solid surface, the meteor explodes. Each creature within 5 feet of the point where the meteor explodes makes a dexterity saving throw.
So you're gonna step backwards.
Yeah, so I'll take a step backwards, but he still takes damage because he's within 5 feet.
He's on the other side of the door, though.
Well, I mean, I'm just within 5 feet.
Okay.
If you don't want to take the damage, that's fine.
He has full cover.
And yeah, so it takes. That door takes 21 damage.
Okay.
And I guess the stone around it as well.
Yeah. Everything gets scarred up. What's the damage threshold on this guy? Okay. That will eat up its. Is that how that works? It eats up its resilience. Object hit points provides. Blah, blah, blah.
I don't know how it works in 5e actually.
I think it's
Yeah,
just
I'm reading that
bleeding.
right now.
The door starts to bleed. I think it just has certain how I don't know. It depends on what kind of door it is. It's just like a wooden door, metal door.
It's a big oak door. It's going to have the same resilience as.
Because I know there's different for like fragile, sturdy. Like they have different
Yeah.
hit points.
So
I think they have to hit an AC.
it's going to have 50 hit points. And it's not a castle wall, so it doesn't have a damage threshold. If it was a castle wall or something like that, it would have a damage threshold that you have to get it past to actually do any damage to it. So we're just going to say it's got 50 hit points.
Yeah, I think it depends on how like strong the door is supposed to be. This one says like a weak door is like AC of 15 and 18 hit points.
This was a big old door.
So we have no idea that this is going down, right?
I call out that
So Jack, what are you doing? So you
Jack,
blast the
that,
door,
Eddie's
it
trapped with-
gets rocked on its hinges.
I'm guessing I hear
It's
this
still standing.
whenever I'm at like the bookshelf,
Okay.
and I already have the bag of holding open, not looking at any of the books, and I'm just like shoving them into the bag of holding, and then I hear her scream out. Is that what happened?
Mhm. And I say it,
And you hear an explosion.
and I say that Eddie's trapped with whatever your character's name is again.
Ordox.
Ordox.
The fish face.
Squid face.
Squid face. Yeah.
Behind a locked door.
There is another door in this room right down here.
Seems interesting.
You roll. All right. Yep. So Jack's thinking. No, you're good. That this door is going to lead to that room. I rolled to see if he would do it, and he's going to go and try to open this door.
Okay.
And he'll scream back, "On my way!" After the books, of course. You got to
Alright.
get all the books first.
You find kind of a kitchen in here. There's a big pot of stew cooking there,
Okay, so that
and
was,
it does.
door was open though.
The door opens, and it does
Okay.
connect to another door
So
over here.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Okay, Ordax.
Wait 1 second.
He's not done with his turn.
Oh.
At least.
I can move. I get one bonus action. I still have 10 feet left. I'm going to try opening this door. Is this door locked?
It is.
I have not used my action yet. Can I try to pick it?
Yes. Call it a 20.
I got an 18
Oh,
because I rolled low.
I thought you'd get that one.
I rolled a 5.
Do you
Okay?
still- do you
my
still
plus 13 can only do so much.
Do you still have your inspiration?
No, I used it.
Okay.
It's all flatulent.
All right, Ordax.
We're gonna
Literally
cast
two.
Dissonant Whispers.
Okay.
It's a Wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
19.
A 19 wisdom.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. If I don't pass this, it's really pathetic. But I have another luck throw, so I'll try again. 20. Dirty 20.
Okay. So you succeed. I believe on a fail or on a success, it's half as much.
Yeah,
It takes
half
as
damage.
much
It doesn't have to move away. And it's not.
Yeah.
Oh, you're not deaf, so you still have to roll.
All right.
So that's gonna be 10. So you take half, so 5,
Okay.
and that's it.
Okay.
What did you roll, Eddie?
18. was
Okay,
my-
I think you're up, and then.
Okay.
I'll
So the arms head are, what conditions do I have currently?
You can't take reactions.
you just can't
I just can't take reactions?
Yep,
Okay.
that's it.
I'm going to cast Dimension Door,
Okay.
and I am going to move myself from here back to there.
You do have to be able to see it.
No,
No, not Dimension Door.
I can
No,
just
we-
go.
That's your thing.
This was actually like
That's
our
right.
very first
Yeah.
session. We went over
Dimension Door, you
this.
just have to know it.
Mhm.
Okay.
Actually, you can say I want to go forward 100 feet, whatever that is.
Yeah. And if you hit
If
a
you
thing-
haven't been
Yeah.
there, but if
You
you've
take
been
the
there,
damage.
you can choose where
Yeah.
you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you hit a thing, you take some damage on that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dimension Door is awesome.
All right, you find yourself alone.
Okay.
What are you doing there, Huggles?
What am I doing?
Yeah.
Well, I was following Jack, so I think I keep doing that.
Okay.
And I
you
come
see
over
him
here
kicking the door.
and let's see.
So if you want to get there, you would have to use your action to dash.
Oh.
Because I'm a rogue. I can
Because
use
I didn't
bonus
take my
action to dash.
movement, can I, as a
Sure,
reaction,
but you could
move
get
across the
to,
room to the south door?
Yeah.
You could probably get to about
You can do
There.
that as your move.
Cool.
Or as a
here
reaction. Sure.
without.
Just regular.
But if you
That's
want to
fine.
get closer, so I don't know what you're trying to do.
And I yell, duck, and I try and
Block
blast
with my
it.
reaction. I mean, I'm already like kneeling, right, trying to pick the lock. So I don't need to duck if you're hitting the top. I don't know.
What are you doing?
I think I'll just
He's
try and I'll
blasting
just blast it.
Okay.
Well, one of them hit probably.
Yeah, I got a 23 and
You don't need to roll
a.
the hit. Just roll the damage for me.
Oh, okay.
I hope you don't miss the door.
Jack instead.
I got a 1 and an 8.
So 9.
That's the
So
kind of
total
stuff
of
I used to do
Okay.
to all my friends.
All right, it does a little
Yeah.
bit of damage, and the Githyanki comes up and he does 15 more damage to this door, so you can see it's starting to break down now. It's at 36 out of 50, as he's just hacking away with it with his spear, just pushing at it. Okay, Zafrina.
I continue to do another 2 meteors, but I'm going to do it to the one side so that I don't hurt
Oh, okay.
the Githyanki.
If you yell at him to get back, he'll use.
Okay,
he'll
I tell him to
take
get
a
back.
step Okay. Can't do that in Pathfinder.
It's true. Takes another...
Need another action to move again.
Another 18 fire damage.
18 plus 36 is 54. So that breaks it down.
And that's my bonus action
Okay.
using those. So I still have 2 meteors left.
You see Ordax on the other side opening up a big steel door on the other side of this room.
As a free action, I'm going to turn to
Wait.
Eddie.
You see Eddie?
Well, he's appeared
He's
back in the room.
Yeah.
Did you know he appeared
That's
back there?
that. I
though?
guess that's my question.
All right.
I think it makes
Does-
sound, so he would probably hear him at least fall on the ground.
Like make a magical.
All right.
Yeah. I don't.
Do I notice Eddie come back into the room? from the last one?
I'll give it a 50-50 shot on that one.
What's your passive perception?
Yeah, what's your passive perception? How about that?
10.
Yeah, he doesn't have
Then no, you don't.
Okay, so I will.
Unfortunately, Eddie cast Pass Without Trace.
All right. So I will notice that Eddie is not in the room,
you see Eddie's gone.
and I think Ordak is fleeing.
Okay.
After killing him or something.
Right.
Yeah.
That's my.
Yeah, I definitely don't trust. I don't know what's going on actually. So
So I'm just trying to. Okay. And I'm already mad. Safina's already been mad this whole time. So I'm going to cast a heightened immolation
Okay.
on Ordak. So it is a DC 19 reflex with disadvantage.
Reflex.
yeah, what's reflex?
Is that dexterity?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm thinking of different edition of the game. Yes, it's dexterity.
Yeah, that's 4.
So that's a 19 plus
It's okay, I
3.
said will save.
On with disadvantage?
Oh, I did not roll disadvantage. That's going to be a 10.
Actually, it's just straight up because you have resistance to
Oh, yeah.
magic.
Can't
Or
see
not,
each
you
other.
have
To mine stuff.
you have advantage on magic saving throws,
So it would be the
Mhm.
19 then.
not resistance to magic.
Yep.
Okay.
So I'm glad I rolled those separately.
So half of 46. And Jack, what are you doing?
So
I'm
it's
gonna be picking the door.
Okay, try that again.
26
I'll-
damage, so you
I'll
take
give you
13.
bardic
Okay.
inspiration.
What do I roll for that? D8?
Add a
It's a
D6.
I thought it was a
Let me
D8.
check your
It's
level.
a D8.
Oh, it's an 8 now?
It was 6 and then 8 at 8th, I think. Or 5th.
26.
There you go. All
Very,
right.
very grateful for those 10 temporary hit points I received earlier.
The burning target also sheds light in a 30-foot radius,
Okay.
and at the end of your each of your turns, until you repeat the saving throw until you succeed again,
Okay.
and you'll take 4d6 on every round after that until you succeed,
Okay.
or until you're reduced to 0, and then you just turn to ash. One of the two, whichever comes first.
Yep. Okay.
Okay, so I open the door
You open the door with your action.
and I see her attacking.
You see him light up. You see Ordax light up on fire. His cloak's on catches on fire now.
And I don't see her attacking him.
No, 'cause she's outside the door. You see he's on fire. Eddie's gone. He's on fire.
I don't know what's going on. we're gonna yell, "Stop, drop, and roll!" And then try to bonus action like that out of the fire.
When I see Eddie run in,
You see,
No.
when I see Jack running to put him out,
Okay.
I'll be like, Jack, he's done something to Eddie.
With my passive at 20, can I look back and see Eddie?
No, Eddie's down below you.
Okay.
You can see.
With passive without a
I
trace.
already said I'm trying to pat out the fire.
Right, when I see you're patting out the fire, that's when I call out that
Right.
he's done something.
So that's where we'll end my turn.
All right.
Is me patting out the fire.
What are you doing?
Can I open that door?
Yeah.
What's through it?
On the other side is a big glowing eye. You just have to trust me. I'm just going to describe it.
Okay.
Just kidding. A big glowing eye pointing at a pedestal that the helm is on, and the other side is a staircase leading up and out.
I am going
I didn't put the helm
to.
in there. Let me get a helmet in there for you.
I'm going to run and grab the helm.
Question. Since he told me, can I use my reaction to attack him?
You can make an opportunity attack.
Cool. I'll do that. What's your AC?
15.
Okay, that's a 19. I wish I had Sentinel.
So it's a ways away.
It's right here. Oh, you
Oh,
can't
here
see
you
it
go.
until I click on it.
I
So
didn't go down
I
below.
do have mental acrobatics. Can I? So it says at 6th level you learn to mentally gauge the enemy's talents and battle preparedness. You may, as a bonus action, use dash, disengage, or hide. Can I disengage and not take this opportunity
Yeah.
attack? So I'm going to disengage and run, and I want to get. So my movement is.
So that would be an action, so you can't dash.
No, that's a bonus action.
No. What was that?
It's a rogue ability. So
You're a rogue too?
mind flayers get
He's a rogue.
every 3 levels. They get abilities from different classes that they ate brains of
That's crazy.
in their past. And the rogue one is the disengage
Mhm.
or dash or whatever is a bonus action.
Yeah, so I can move 30 feet.
Where did my? Oh, I had it before my computer. shut
Question,
down.
since he didn't say that before my reaction, can he not do that? He should know his character before.
Fair. I should memorize a level 10 character in 5 minutes. Sam makes a point. I don't know that it's a good point, but he makes a point.
Especially if he
Okay.
has multiple.
Well, can you get to the helm?
I can move 30 feet.
Can you dash?
30 feet from where you're
Where
at.
is the helm? Is
I-
that
I know.
It's
I'm-
at the very
I,
end.
I lost the icon
I think
for
the
it
helm
because
is
it was on
down
this
here.
computer before we started.
So that would
So you're gonna end up like
So
right
it is
there.
right.
So
I'll just draw
me,
it. We'll just draw it.
You're-
Yeah, you would be right at like where the eye is looking. If you can only move 30 feet.
that's
Like
30
right
feet.
there. Yeah.
And then if I dash, I still can't make it.
No,
You
if you
would get
dash, you can
close.
make it. There it is. There. You guys see that?
Oh, that's where it's at?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can
Okay,
get
yeah.
that.
So I want to get to the helm.
Okay. When Ordax picks up the helm, he disappears, and we'll end there tonight.
He disappears?
Yeah.
I don't like this. I feel like this is a DM Eric thing
Well,
that
yeah.
they talked about.
Actually, what I told him to do was try and kill somebody they got locked in the room with.
And then the person disappeared. So I was like, ah.
He just got locked in with somebody that could teleport. That's all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
So-
all of us. I'm pretty sure Sabrina can teleport. Actually,
Can
I don't know.
Zafrina, can you teleport?
I can Misty Step.
Okay, you guys can all Misty Step.
Misty Step.
Misty Step wouldn't work to get out of the room though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you
it's,
need a dimension.
Misty Step wouldn't have. Yeah,
Yeah.
Dimension Door is more powerful, but it's a third.
Oh, is it? Are they? Is it locked?
to be-
Is the door locked on both sides?
To be well, they're closed, so you have to be able to see through it to Misty Step out.
Yeah, Misty
Right.
Step you have to see.
Right, right. I'm just saying, like.
In your Misty Step.
That's a very fair point,
Open the
actually.
door and Misty Step out.
To be fair, Eric was very nice and didn't like try and suck your brains out though.
Yeah.
I thought you might try to do that.
Now I'm feeling a little gypped. Come on, man. Suck out the brains.
I thought I had a little more time.
But since we're getting late though, we're gonna call it there, and we'll pick up at a different location where you guys can deal with his betrayal.
I knew this was gonna happen.
Sabrina will trust no one ever again.
She doesn't trust anyone anyway.
Yeah, but it's even more so now.
Now she's like ready to kill anyone she sees.
Not quite, but
So, all right. Well, thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for commenting. Prolific. I don't know how to say the rest of that. Kim. I hate when the words get all run together. They should let you capitalize things. Oh, you can. All right, Prolific Skims. Next time, capitalize some things in your name. Just kidding. Anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for people that joined us with a follow today. I can't look up who that was right now. Where'd it go? Anyway, appreciate it. We did get a follow today too. Woo! Appreciate that. If you do, then go ahead and smash that like button. I only say that once every 6 months, so that was my turn.
You haven't said it since I've joined.
No,
it's been over
I
6
hate
months.
saying it. It's fine. Oh, hey, Masher Bob Asher. So yeah,
Masher
thanks for
what?
mashing that follow button.
Masher Ball Basher.
Masher Bo Basher.
Oh, Bo Bash.
I think it's gonna go.
Bo Basher.
It's Bob, but it's Bo. I think Masher Bo Basher.
I think Bo
P5
Basher
Bo
is
Basher.
better.
Thanks for watching, and we appreciate it. And thanks for the follow. And we will see you guys on YouTube. And check us out tomorrow night for a special replay of when we played Dread a couple weeks ago. We'll be
Jack
showing
dies.
that for Halloween, and that'll be a lot of fun. All right, thanks everybody, and thanks Eric for joining us.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Yeah,
That was a lot of fun.
Thanks,
It was a lot of fun.
So we'll see you around next
Even
time.
though you betrayed us. I knew we couldn't trust the lipids. Right? That's why we kill them all.
I thought for sure I had at least 3